Oh, hi you guys, and welcome to another game. We are playing more D&D. This time I have no prep. I've got a date. That is my prep. Let's play some D&D. What we're going to do, first of all, is share all our links and stuff. Social links, Discord there, Twitter there, and YouTube there. Discord is where we have all of our family feels. It's where we all go and discuss stuff. So we talk about D&D if we want to talk about D&D. So we talk about all sorts of other things. Everyone's really nice, inclusive, great, fun. The best in the world. Sign up to the Discord, it's great. Twitter, if you want a game, send me a DM on Twitter and I'll get you in a game. Easy claps. And YouTube is where everything will be up to date eventually. Eventually being when I finally stop streaming and start uploading things. That'll be when everything comes on there. You know how it is. You know how it is. Also, I have a Patreon if you guys fancy supporting me on Patreon. There is the links there, and I also have some merchandise. And the merchandise looks a lot like this, with the crest on the front. That's my crest there, lots of emotions, and this happens to be a booklet, which is very nice. And we're currently giving some of those away. Well, we're not. Water Dragon 2121 won the last merch thing. And soon, I hear tell on the wind that once the photographer gets onto the camera ring, there is going to be perhaps a giveaway for these little bluesies. I don't know if you guys can see that, but in the future there may be giveaways of such things. But that's for the future. Cool stuff. Welcome. Yeah, I think that's plenty enough for me. Let's go and get the players. Oops. Oh, hi guys, you're live.
Hi.
Now, we've all been planning this one shot for days now. We're so prepared. It's fantastic.
Definitely not typing up Charlie's character right now.
Not at all.
Okay, so we've got we've got a circle of gamers today, so I'm going to go round the clock. So we'll start in the top right. That's the left to you over there with Renee.
Oh, that's me. Oh, good. I had no idea. Hi, I'm Renee. I pronounce it Renee. And yep, good morning. It's not early at all. Never mind. Okay, hi, I'm Renee. I'm on Twitter at RayDeanne. I'm excited to be playing an inquisitive wood elf rogue today named Nan. So I'm really looking forward to it. She's my parkour rogue.
Parkour rogue. I'm looking forward to this already. What? Ah, yes. Sorry, Charlie sent me a message. I'm so confused. So let's. Next up is Charlie. Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Scrat.
Hi.
God, I'm so glad that we're finally here after so much preparation. I've been, dying to play this character for so long. I am playing Cecilia, who is a halfling monk, way of the open hand. I've never played a monk before, so this is gonna be fun. Shout out to Stu for building my sheet after I managed to lose all of my progress, so I could go get coffee. But yeah, I'm super excited to see what you've got cooked up. I love the team that you put together, so yeah, bring it on.
Awesome. What we can do as well, actually, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. I'd like each of you to tell me a little something about the world as we go round. So actually, Renee, if you could go first, just tell me a little something, a little piece of lore that you know about this world.
There are two suns in the sky.
There are two suns in the sky. Giving perpetual night as they oppose one another, and we go round in a figure eight sort of figure eight. What's it called? Orbit. At the moment, we're between the two. It's the hottest part of the very long double year. Excellent. And Charlie, your little piece of lore for this universe now.
It is really common for people to move between the planes, but no matter what plane they end up on in this world, it has two suns.
Right, yep. Okay, fantastic. And next around the clock, we welcome Dingo.
Hello! Both are valid. Dingo.
Oh, sweet.
Dongo, dongle.
Dongle, dinghy, everything under the sun in the dingo realm works. I'm Dingo. I'm playing Clementine, the assassin half-orc rogue. And something about this world. Every continent is surrounded in a ring of mountains called the Rollneck Mountains.
Yes, the all continents separated by mountains, and the only way through them is either climbing or these long tunnel infrastructures. Love it. Next up, we have Katie. Oh, hi, Katie.
I feel like I haven't seen your face in like 50 years.
It's been so long. It has been so long.
I'm playing Evelina. She is a spring Eladrin, however you want to pronounce it, Circle of the Dreams druid, and my part of the world lore is that my girlfriend Clementine's family owns all of the magic in this plane.
So hang on.
That would be me.
Your friend's family own all of the
My
magic.
girlfriend's family deals
Clementine.
in all of the magic. Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, that only leaves us with Stuart. Oh, hi, Stuart.
Hi. I just finished writing Charlie's character.
Yeah.
So
good of you to write that up after she lost it. That's
yeah, deflect missiles is really long, guys.
She worked on it so hard a week ago, you know, and then
Yeah,
now
I
it
mean,
was just...
I had to do a week's worth of work in like 5 minutes, so you know. Hi, I'm Stuart. I am playing Ludos Lanternlighter. I'm Paladin. Surprising literally nobody. And one special thing about this world is that everyone knows who heroes are because they're the only ones to speak without a German accent.
So, just the heroes speak without a German accent.
Yes, only heroes speak with German accent.
Yes.
Only adventurers, yes. And if you suddenly become an adventurer, you lose your accent overnight. It's very bizarre.
It's
I love
the
it.
strangest thing.
phenomenon.
It's
Yeah.
the strangest thing, but that's where we are. So, we start our little adventure on a train. A train heading to or past a beach looking very much like this background.
Wow, I can see it.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
The immersion is so good.
Yep, off you go then.
All right.
Well, this is fun. This is a great train.
Oh, I need to get my character up and much.
So I am on the top bunk in one of the sleeper carriages. It's one of those old-fashioned type trains, like the little sliding doors, and you get the little kind of cubicle setups. I'm on the top bunk. After having argued with my carriage mate for a long time about why the halfling should not be on the bottom, so I am up. I'm quietly practicing my sit-down Tai Chi. I'm trying to find my Zen. But I keep getting jostled as the train kind of goes over a bump in the landscape that we're traveling through. And I mutter quiet curses to myself, which occasionally my carriage mate thinks I'm aiming at them, which I might be. Although if I was, it would hit, because I am a monk. And that's not good.
Of course. So,
Okay.
Yep.
If there are like a number of cars in this train, are we assuming it's a passenger train? And I'm mostly asking everybody since Scrat just said we're on a train passing a beach.
That's what I assumed it was, is that it was a passenger
I
train.
think
Yeah.
it's probably
Yeah.
like two like freight or luggage.
It's
at
the-
back.
It's the Orient Express.
Is there anyone in the dining car?
I would. Evelina
We
was
would-
going to be.
yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
Evelyn and Clementine,
Rockin'.
I think, would be dining in there.
Okay. Then my rogue is going to be where the people are.
Yep.
Where,
Go with it.
where the party's happening.
With
Yeah, where the people are. Oh, then I was about to start singing, so I don't know if you want that this early in the morning for me. I wanna see you dancing. I'm gonna come in to the dining car and start kind of going around and introducing myself to people. She's nosy might be a good word for it. She sometimes asks too many questions, but she really just likes, knowing people and being friends with people. So she approaches whoever's kind of over at the bar and sits down and says, "Hi, I'm Nan. What brings you traveling on this not Orient Express today?"
The Norient Express.
The Norient Express.
Evie, I believe someone is trying to talk to us.
Yes, I don't particularly like other people, so I'm not going to speak to them.
Don't worry, darling. I will handle everything.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what did you say your name was again?
Nan.
Nan, what a charming little name. I am Clementine Istrathard of the Rollneck Istrathards.
Oh,
What did you say you were doing here?
I'm traveling. See, I've kind of lived in the country my whole life, and I'm hoping to make a big life for myself in the city. So I just hopped on a train, and I'm headed wherever it goes, and we'll see where I end up.
Oh, that sounds like a wonderful plan.
Clementine, this is very boring.
Then find something to entertain yourself. I'm sure you could fiddle with something.
That's your job, to entertain me.
And Clementine pulls this intricate little wooden trinket.
Oh, thank you. She just takes it and begins playing with it.
She really is such a pain sometimes, but
I heard that.
no. Did you? I was being so quiet about it.
Istrathard of the Istrathards.
Mm-hmm. You can call me Clementine.
It's an honor to meet you, Clementine. I'm a big
I'm sure it
fan.
is. And it's been nice to meet you too. Can I get you a drink?
Oh, sure. I would love that.
What would you like?
Anything neat.
I like your
Oh, you said, I thought you said meat.
Neat drink.
I would like a solid gravy.
Good thick stuff.
Warm to 36.5 degrees exactly.
And Clementine's gonna wave down whoever's working the bar and order a couple of glasses of wine.
Perfect.
And Ludos, where do you fit into all of this?
I am probably sat away from the bar at a table with a nice cake in full plate armor. As a 7'2" tall figure with a little custard slice.
Tiny cake fork?
Yes, cake fork.
Yeah.
Yes. Just taking very small bites of it. Yes. Where it big lantern attached on one side. Gesundheit.
Sanction.
There you go. I'm just sat there enjoying my little cake as I listen to the sound of the wheels going over the tracks.
So, waiter walks over to your table, having ordered wine. Guten Abend, Herren und Damen. Wir haben ein Riesling. Ein für dich und ein für dich. Kann ich Ihnen helfen, ein anderes Weg?
Yes, that will be all.
Oh, Entschuldigung, excuse me. Common. Yes, can I get you anything else?
No, I said that would be all.
Oh. Entschuldigung.
Actually, I changed my mind.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
is that cake that gentleman is having over there?
That is the egg custard raspberry surprise.
I would like one 3 times that size for my girlfriend over here, please.
Okay.
I don't eat a custard. I would like some milk, though. Thank you.
Instead of the custard in the pie, or would you prefer it if it was just?
I would like some milk in your fanciest glass, please.
Yes. Okay. I can get you a fancy glass of milk. He'll walk up to the bar
Honestly.
and he will he's gonna. Do you know what? He's gonna pick out a glass that starts off with a small bulb. And then the flute goes into a little, almost like dilution, swirly mess of tubing that comes out like a swirly straw. The glassblower must have worked years on this piece. And it's engraved on the side. It says crystal marked. And he brings it over and puts it down in front of you.
Evie.
What are you doing?
Just pulls it in front of her and just like a cat would, just like begins laughing at it with her tongue.
At the straw?
That, like, just takes it out and like just begins to laugh at this very fancy glass of milk.
Evie, you're embarrassing me.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have brought me then.
Well, you know I wasn't going to do that. You would have complained if I hadn't.
I feel like I'm gonna take on a bit of an accent here because I just feel like I need to now.
That's such a beautiful accent.
Wow, it's
Thank you
country
so much.
bumpkins.
I think I'm gonna meet so many interesting people in the city once I get there. I've already met so many interesting folks on the train.
Yes, this is quite an interesting train. Not the finest I've been on, but
You don't
it'll
have to
do.
be such a stuck-up, rude person about it.
Excuse me.
Do you mind if I ask why y'all are dating?
She likes how tall I am, and I like how
I like how
strange
strange.
she is.
I could have guessed that. I'm
I like-
sorry I asked.
Sometimes she picks me up and
Life
puts
of
me
a noble can
places.
be.
I like to be
Oh.
told.
I'm pretty short myself. I mean, short for an elf. Like, I mean, you know, I just elf size. I'm pretty short, but I can't always reach the tallest cabinet in the house. So it's I get that. I get it. I get what it's like to be tall.
And sometimes she plays with my ears though, and it's so annoying. But you know,
She's already doing it, just like bonk, 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 bonk,
stop
bonk, bonk.
it, stop it, Clem, stop it.
Look, Evie, there's something shiny over there that maybe could grab your attention. And she's pointing to the full plate armor of Ludo's.
Evie stands up, takes her drink, and just walks over and like slides up next to Ludus. I like your armor. It's very nice.
Yes. What are you doing?
I'm touching it.
No flirting, Evie.
This
You
isn't-
are taken.
This isn't flirting. This is just interest.
Look, a basher needs to keep the space lest they end up a daddy, you know?
I don't know what that means.
It means please stop.
I'll think about it. She's just continuing to bat at it.
Really a match made in heaven, this one.
Claws
Does
out.
does this belong to anyone?
I'm a not a human. I'm a person.
What does this-
I'm not a human either, but
Clementine.
any
Yes.
cutter taking this basher?
I can't stand to watch this anymore. This one is mine. And she rolls up and sits down in front of you.
It's
I
a pleasure to
apologize.
meet you. Just be careful with your basher. You don't know when they'll get booked if they do like that to the wrong person.
I can get out of any problems. Thank you very much.
With my help every time.
So if I may ask a question of our players, who here has been getting to know the driver of the train well?
Not me.
I like to know where I'm going and who's taking me there.
I ask a lot of questions. I like a lot of people, so
Okay, so I just specifically one of you more than another, maybe. Ludo, I think your hand went up first. Is that everyone okay with that? A well-built man wearing a engineer's overalls, shining muscles, and a large sort of handlebar moustache that goes into mutton chops walks in.
shining muscles.
Oh yeah, glistening.
Glinting.
Glistening, yeah. He's just walking down the train today. He's stopping to grab his lunch, and he sees Ludus and says, "Hello." How are you doing, my friend?
I'm so happy.
Ah, what's a basher got to do to see you again? Come, have you got a moment?
No, not really. I must drive the train.
So who's driving it now?
Oh, it's on the rails. Ha ha.
Wait,
no
so you
one's
saying
driving
we being railroaded right now?
Yes. Yes, we are being railroaded away from the great desert.
Isn't that a crime to some people?
Well, they shouldn't have got on the train. They came up with the train.
It's only it's a crime if you own a dungeon, a dungeon master. Yes,
I've heard of that. Yes.
odd profession, but a basher's got to get money wherever they can.
I never heard of somebody who owned a dungeon before. Is that a city thing?
Oh, I know many people who do. It's sort of a high society thing. They think very highly of themselves.
I imagine so.
They just like to, torture people for no
You gotta
reason.
think pretty highly of yourself if you're gonna call yourself a dungeon master.
That's true. She
It's a
calls
brutal
herself
job if
one
you ask me.
I
sometimes.
just want to butt in here and say torture's wrong. Just putting that out there.
She likes to do it sometimes.
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
Excuse me, this is making me most uncomfortable. I will be back driving the train.
You scared them all.
It's really
off.
funny. I thought he was gonna come in and say something like real important, but he just came in with shining muscles and then he left again.
As the
No,
train,
he's not important. He has a German accent.
as the train driver passes by the sleeper carts, there's like a thud as a halfling body is jostled out of its bunk and down into the carriage as the train swerves because there's no driver to control how fast it takes the corners. I meant to do that, she says to no one who is watching, and decides to go for a walk through the train to remove herself from the embarrassing situation which caused her to fall out of a bunk very ungracefully and very kind of skilled. No acrobatic flair at all as she landed.
So you're leaving your
Yes.
carriage. Well, standing in the hallway is a tall blonde woman with blue eyes, smoking outside your carriage. She's been following you for the last few days, and she says, "Good morning, Cecilia."
Good morning, Drew.
How are you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. You learn many things from ungraceful landings. Testing gravity is very important when there are two suns in the sky.
Dinah, your secret is safe with me.
Thank you.
Would you like a cigarette, Rauchen?
I shouldn't. If my master hears, it's one of those things, they kind of.
I don't
Yeah,
think your
okay.
master is on the train.
Just one. Our secret, right, Drew?
Yep. And she'll pass you a cigarette.
Okay. That's better. So, what are you, what are you doing for the rest of the day, Drew? Just hanging out here outside of my room for no reason?
Yes. I cannot wait until the train finally reaches its destination. Truly, in the new land, I will maybe find adventure.
What sort of adventure are you looking for, Drew?
Oh, perhaps something horrific, maybe something funny. We could go for something where we all just mess about and get smooches. I don't know. Any kind of adventure would be.
Have you been to the dining cart today?
No. Should I go?
It's always an adventure. Every day that I've been there, disasters, smooches.
I will join you, Cecilia.
Horror comedy.
Train wreck.
So many
Oh.
genres.
Cake.
Cake.
And she'll like quickly finish the cigarette and like pop it out the window, so there's like no evidence on the train. Close the window.
Okay.
And she'll reach up to take Drew's arm and walk with Drew through.
Yeah, she'll rest her hand comfortably on yours. Okay, so we all get back into the room. We're all together.
Evie is still sort of like rubbing on Ludos's armor.
Every once in a while,
So really-
Clementine just like smacks her hand away.
He doesn't care, Clem. He asked you to stop. He didn't mean it.
At this point, Lucas has like accepted his fate. It's just the look of a dead man in his eyes.
And when she sees Cecilia come in, she goes, "Ooh,
Do they allow children on this train?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe
No,
that.
no, we do not allow any children on the train, says the barman.
But you let one get through.
Oh, her.
Never mind. Your companion's not a basher. She's a buck. That's a halfling.
Evie, have you never seen a halfling before?
No, I don't think so. They're just all the same size. They're just so small.
Oh, I was thinking I was so short, but then this halfling walked in the room, and now I feel real bad about complaining about my height.
Oh, you shouldn't feel bad about complaining ever. I do it all the time.
She really does.
Thanks. I don't know if that makes me feel any better.
It should. Yeah.
Tiny halfling, come over here and introduce yourself.
Is the table by the window okay? Drew?
Yeah, warum nicht? Yes, let's do it.
Oh yeah, there's someone with the halfling.
Well, she looks normal. I thought that might have been her mother or something.
Just an NPC. They just fade into the background.
German accent, ignore.
Yeah.
I just thought
She's
it
very
was a-
beautiful for a commoner.
What
Yep.
sort of adventure were you thinking of? Drew?
She just looks out the window and sighs. That's a huge spider.
At which point, Thea draws a small dagger and is like looking for this spider, and there's like abseiling down from the dining cart roof, and it's like that big. And Cecilia just breaks its web with one hand and catches it with the other hand, opens the window and just blows it out and closes the window.
Evie leans over to Clem and just says,
They're as strange as we are.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. You're the strangest of them all.
Well, thank you, darling.
Of course.
You know, you two would fit in very well in Sigil.
Why is that?
Always wanted to go there.
You're weird.
That's what I've heard.
Where are you going?
Well, we got on this train by accident. I sort of pulled her on here. Didn't even have a ticket.
Yes, when you're someone like me, you don't need a ticket. And unfortunately, someone found the wrong train. In fact, we're going the exact opposite direction of where we were supposed to go.
I thought it was an adventure.
Where are we going? I never actually asked that question before I got on the train.
No, I don't know how I got here, so
Maybe it was just a coincidence, a fun adventure we were all supposed to meet. I love things like that. Just the universe works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, it's like I blinked and then I was on the train passing by this beach.
that's quite similar. I was melting some jink, and then suddenly I thought I was booked, but I end up here. Have I been mazed?
But if you don't mind me interrupting, they do say the journey is the important part, not the destination.
The child is right.
Yes,
Clearly.
Ridiculous.
they say that it is not the adventure, but the friends that you meet along the way.
There.
Clearly,
we
neither of
friends?
you have ever been to Sigil.
How did you get away from Sigil? I've always heard that once you're there, you're sort of there.
No, it's a city of doors. The whole point of it is to get away.
Oh. Oh.
The
Yes.
Through the wrong door.
views of the window suddenly blacken as you enter a tunnel.
She like leans into Clem.
I don't like the dark.
The lights
never
flicker
have.
on, but magical reception, your spells might be a bit dampened or intermittent whilst travelling through the tunnel. Might cut off suddenly.
Oh god, I hope this isn't the
Bad reception.
Eurostar. It'll be great.
This is when the horror starts.
We wake up, we come out of the tunnel, and the glistening man is dead.
What
Not
do you
glistening
mean? This is when
anymore.
the horror starts. I thought
His
we
muscles are glistening with blood now.
Oh
His mustache rent asunder.
What actually happens is it just stays dark for like the longest time, and it's one of those things where you're like, does this tunnel actually ever end? Because it kind of just keeps going, and there's that like whooshing, sucking sound, and then the lights cut out again for a little bit too long, and then the lights come back on, and Drew has gone from where she was sat to somewhere, who knows? And that's like the weirdest thing. And then suddenly, like, there's that whoosh as we come out of the tunnel.
Oh, out of the tunnel. No.
And
During...
then, wait. And
You don't get to decide.
you don't get to decide. You're not the DM anymore.
no! We're the DM now.
Is
And
this a revolution? Did I wear the right shirt color?
it's not really that we're out of the tunnel. It's just that we've entered into like a larger cavernous space that's lit by glowing crystals and strange shiny objects. And then boom, we're in the full dark again as the tunnel walls close back in on us.
Yeah, sure. The brakes slam on, screeching. There's sparks flying up the windows in the creating light as the lights go out. Now the whole room is lit up by this sparks flying off of the rails. And from the front of the train, you hear a sound of screeching of brakes, and then suddenly no screeching of brakes. The train accelerates a little bit and then stops with a loud crunch.
Is it supposed to do that?
Aren't you friends with the conductor, shiny man? Perhaps you should go check on him.
Ludos Lantern Lighter.
Okay, shiny man.
Ed's
can
gone
tell,
mad,
wait.
guys. Ed in chat's gone mad. He donates so that everyone can take a wild magic surge.
No!
Can you each roll me 1d274, please?
God damn it, Ed. 274?
274.
252 for me, please.
223.
So 252. Target becomes fascinated with rocks and starts a collection.
Oops, wrong way.
Hey, I know a man with good rocks.
163. Target, I'm going to flavor this one. Target is wearing under his armor a sequined jumpsuit a la Elvis. Number 133. Target remembers the original reason they left their village and started this journey.
Okay. All right. All right.
223. The target is now receives double damage from cold damage, but takes healing as absorption damage from fire damage.
All right.
And 208. Target gets extreme body odor, and no one can come within 10 feet without passing a Constitution check. Failure results in vomiting.
It was the stress, okay? People get hot and sweaty when they're stressed.
We're gonna do the tunnel, and then all of a sudden I just I became a stinky boy.
And maybe bartender passing with like a particularly exotic food item, and that ended up on you as we were like screeching to a halt.
Does that mean we all need to roll?
Yeah, we're like all
Yeah,
close.
you're all sitting
We're all
next to
sat at the table.
What's the DC?
I'm going to take a DC. Hang on, is there a DC on it?
It's gonna be 10 or 15. Here we
Yeah,
go.
it's either 10 or 15. That's usually bases.
Yeah, no, it's 13.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh no.
Oh no! Me and Shiny Man just aren't having a good day.
So, yeah,
It's all really bad at any second now.
yeah.
my friend's still willing to sit next to me.
We don't have a choice. We pass the fuck out.
No, you don't pass out. You vomit.
Oh, my cake.
You both vomit, and as you both vomit, can the other two please make and Nan also make me another Constitution check?
Oh dear God.
Vomit on a train. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, why did I make 3?
On a hot summer's day.
Oh, Clem. Oh, Clem. Make
So-
her stop. Make her stop.
As the other two vomit, I think Dingo, you are also triggered by the vomiting. You get the triggered vomit thing, so now there's 3 of you vomiting.
Oh no!
I want to stand up on like my little bench and I want to open the windows. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's dark out there. We need air in this carriage right now.
My
What is
good lord.
happening?
I look
Ashley,
at the
you
bartender and I'm just like, they started vomiting. What do we do?
Smell like the pits of
Come on this
Gehenna.
train, Clem. This is horrible.
I have. Oh my god, it's so vile.
Evie, what did you do?
I didn't do this. It's her fault. And she's just pointing at Nan.
I just push Evelina off the bench next to me and just get up. Start walking away.
What did I do?
Have you ever bathed once in your life? Put your arms down. Put your arms down.
Ed's
Yeah?
still going mad. Ed gifts subscriptions to Dingo and Renee. You each have a gnat to gift.
Thank you.
Ooh. Ooh.
We each have a what to gift?
A gnat. So a nat 1 or a nat 20.
Oh. Can I decide when to give it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just
Ooh,
hold
I
on.
think I'm gonna give it now so I don't forget it. But
Okay.
I'm gonna give a nat 1 to Stu. Hi, Stu. It's nice to meet you and play with you for the first time.
One nat 1 to Stu. No problem.
The last time I played this character, they were fighting orcas, and now look at them.
That, by the way, as well, that is Ed's 33rd sub giveaway. The sub father is swinging his mighty hammer once more.
Oh, praise be to the subfather.
Praise be. Praise.
There is a deity that's really well known in our world, known as the Subfather. He has a shrine and everything.
Is there like an opposing one with a similar but distinct
The
name?
Dumb Father.
The dumb.
The bell waiter, something like that.
Evie is going to when Ludos pushes her off, she's just going to like, is there a door in here? Like that would lead outside because the train has stopped?
There it will be doors at the end.
Okay, yeah, she's going to like rush toward the end to find the door.
How are you getting out of the like booth you're sitting in with the vomit everywhere and everything? How is this working?
She's going to climb onto the table and try to get around it.
Yeah, that's perfectly fair. So Evie jumps up on the table and starts hopping around.
Yeah, and then she's going to jump off into the floor and just like, I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here. This is, oh no, I know I'm from the forest, but Clem has made sure I'm used to better than this.
You're just gonna leave me here? I don't think so. She's climbing up on the table after Evie.
Is it our responsibility to clean up everybody's vomit, or does someone on the train do that?
It should be your responsibility.
What did I do?
You need to shower.
I did shower. I showered this morning before I got on the train.
Oh, no.
The waiter walks over and starts like with a mop bucket, sort of dejected.
The
I'm
waiter
gonna-
needs to roll a constitution.
He did.
I'm gonna like reach over the bar and pick up the water decanter and just start pouring it on the front of my armor and washing the sick off.
Yeah. It almost looks like it might have started etching, but you're washing it off. However, your clothes underneath are becoming damp, and they're starting to chafe.
That's fine. I'm a dusty.
No, we really want you to take that armor off.
Really wanted to see it.
No. No. No.
I'll get you out of that armor one way or another.
No.
We can't go on together with suspicious minds. We need to know what's under the armor.
His armor was gifted to me by Helm himself. It shall remain upon my body until the day I die.
There is a little collar sticking out at the back.
Seeing the two women jumping up on the table to avoid the mess that has been made, Cecilia is gonna think that for some reason this crisis has brought to mind the floor is lava in everyone's brains, and that's their emergency strategy here. So Cecilia will also hop on the tables, and she will be moving from like side to side. She's looking for Drew. She's trying to figure out what's going on. It's probably nothing, you know. It's that the train probably just needed a break or something.
I have a very important question. Does she say the floor is lava?
She mutters it as she gets like up onto the table. The floor must be lava. Okay, I can do this.
I want to roll a perception check to see if I hear that.
Yeah, you do.
I think I hear that. So I immediately squeal and get up on my seat.
Yeah, so you can hop up on your seat.
Clem, can you carry me, please? I'm very tired, and I don't like all of this sick. It's very gross.
You are covered in sick. I will not carry you.
Clem, please carry me.
No, for once in your life, you're going to have to do something for yourself.
I'll walk back over and cast light on my glove so we can actually see. And go, what are you doing?
You just see Evie sit down on the ground and just start to pout. Clem,
Fine,
no,
if
the
you
floor is
really want,
lava.
I will throw you.
I didn't say throw.
Oh, it's too late. And she picks you up And she's gonna toss you to the other side of the train away from the vomit.
I genuinely didn't say that.
I'm doing this because I love you.
Oh
Do you want me to roll strength for that, or can I just do it?
It's no, the rule of cool. It works. You throw Evie down the train.
The audible sigh that comes out of my mouth is
Audible.
Audible.
What's your name
.com.
again? Shiny man.
Ludos Lantern Lighter.
Yes. Ludos.
And
Should we find the conductor of this train and find out what's going on?
yes, every idea. Come on then, Basher. Let's get
I know
going.
I had it. Little halfling. Would you like to come along?
That's probably a good idea. We can look for Drew on the way. She must have panicked.
What is your name, young one? You.
He's talking
Halfling.
to you.
I'm not young. What?
I'm
You said
144.
the racist venom, just like.
I'm 144. You're younger than me.
Thank you very much to Ed, who donates again, making it better for the team. Also, he takes the new stream boss, and as such, gives a nat 20 to Rene, who is currently absent. We'll get when we go. And he gives another wild magic surge for Ludos.
How can you be certain?
Thanks, Ed. Thanks, Ed. Thanks. What is it? 1d.
274.
274. 243. That's a high one.
Real high one.
I'm going to hold on to that.
Oh no.
Oh
That's
boy.
never good.
How can you be certain you're older than me? Just because I am smaller does not mean I am younger.
How old are you then, Cutter?
That's a very rude question. My name is Cecilia, and sure, I'll throw out her hand.
It's like probably like that. Cause it's giant.
Are you both done?
Are you done?
I am with this conversation. Can we move on to the conductor, please?
As you move on, the train lights flicker once more and go out as the train suddenly lifts slowly and starts moving forward and then just stops again after about a carriage length.
We should go investigate that. This
You
isn't
just
supposed to happen.
You hear in the distance, Clem!
Yes, Evie.
Your girlfriend. Your blood
Girlfriend.
is strange.
I know. It's part of why she appeals to me. I shouldn't think that there should be any magic this deep in the tunnel.
Is these tunnels known?
For causing interference?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Like the pits of pandemonium.
In fact, we've designed it that way. You know, it makes traveling safer.
You are the lady of this plane?
Yes, I am Clementine Ishtathard.
That
I
makes
control all
your
of the magic in this plane.
blood a lady watcher, which explains a lot.
Excuse me? Would you like to explain yourself?
Well, I'm just speaking common.
Never mind. Can we move on now?
Yes, Clementine, yes?
Yes.
Good. It's good to know a cutter's name.
Agreed.
Ooh, speaking of cutting, Ooh.
Mm-hmm. How long does it take us to make it to the end of the
Oh, yeah.
and find the conductor?
You can get to the end of the car. Which way are you going? You're going towards the problem or away from the problem?
Towards.
Probably towards.
Okay.
We don't know where the problem is, so we're probably heading towards the front of the train where the driver is. 'Cause
Yeah, so as you're going up, you're having to climb up a sort of incline now, as the train is sort of half floating. The sick is all running down towards the back of the train. The waiter is desperately trying to mop it up. He's not having a good time. In fact, at this point, he's sort of like putting down the mop bucket and starting to leave. You can see in the train ahead, people are like jumping out of windows and out of the doors at the direction of your good friend Eckhart, who is directing people out. He's picked up a large shield that looks very similar to the sort of thing you'd associate with Ludos, and he's telling people to hop out of the train.
I hate you.
He gets to the door and opens it. And he's like, "My friends, we must get off the train.
What's going on with the train?
We have hit some kind of sabotage. There's a great cavern. The train tracks have been wrecked."
I was always told to stay with the payload.
Right now, you people are the payload. We must try and find one of the maintenance tunnels.
Payload was inside you all along.
I don't know that I'm worth that much.
My friend, the true payload is the friends you make along the way.
Yeah, Genji, mate.
I don't know that anyone wants to be my friend either.
No, if he was a Genji maid, he wouldn't be with the payload at all.
Of course, no one wants to be your friend when you smell like that. Have you showered yet?
I didn't smell bad until we went into the tunnel.
You're not
I
a very
see.
nice person, are you? Time
I'm nice. Mostly.
to...
No chatting! He grabs Clementine and Cecilia and starts like pushing you off the train.
Excuse
Come
me.
on!
I'm not gonna be crawling around in a maintenance tunnel.
It's funny because we're not on the rails anymore, like we're not going, but I just feel like I'm on rails. I'll get off the train though.
How many people are on the train?
A maximum of 30. But I have removed the front coaches. It's just you and the sleepers.
It's a fire hazard if we get more
Oh.
than 30.
They're in the book now. Let's go.
Cecilia's gonna reach into... She's got like a bum bag, like a fanny pack, whatever you want to call it. And she's got one of those like aura mists that smells like rose water and mint or some sort of thing like that. And she's just gonna mist it over Nan. And just keep going a couple of times as we're walking.
Does it work?
Do you know what? Why not? It starts to reduce the smell. You become acceptable.
Acceptable? I'm acceptable now, y'all.
Yes, acceptable.
Below respectable.
Acceptable, Koza. What is your name?
Nan?
Like the bread?
No. Like my nan on the farm, but like I'm not my nan. That's just my name, you know?
No. No, I don't.
Well, never mind then. I don't know how I can help you. I'm just speaking common.
Such a train wreck. I can't.
Literally and figuratively.
Can I just say that Kyle on Twitter asked how much it costs to just kill off my character, and I just really, really want to know how that would happen in this situation. Like, does it go dark and all of a sudden, Nan's dead?
No.
Dun dun dun.
That's the mystery.
No, it wouldn't be that bad. If he was to donate, say, £20 to kill you, I would build it up to a crescendo and do it at a pivotal moment.
You donated 50 quid, it would be dramatic.
I'd be so curious to see how we build up an emotional connection to these
I
characters.
love
With
that.
Nan, who is named after her Nan, but not really.
But not
Man on
Brett.
the farm.
Yeah. It
It
smelled
smells
real
like-
bad as soon as we got in the dark. I'm sorry, y'all.
It literally smells like a girl's locker room. It's that slightly sweaty, over deodorant smell.
Oh,
I left the farm for a reason. What are we doing now that we're outside the train? Are we outside the train? Scrat was throwing people off.
Is
That-
Evie's still at the other side of the train?
Yes, and the train shunts again. It starts moving forward a carriage, stops for just a split second. All of the carts come down onto the tracks and then begin to run forwards, building
Oh,
up
shit,
speed.
My girlfriend. I'm gonna shout up like to the windows, Evie.
Clementine?
Now, it's probably moving about 10 meters a second now.
I'm gonna jump on that train.
You just see against the window, Clem!
Yeah, I'm jumping on the train. I'm pulling down the window, and I'm pulling Evie and throwing her out the window.
That feels like a number of checks. You can decide what checks they are. I will decide the DC.
Okay. I'm gonna say probably athletics.
Yep, that can be one of them.
Okay.
Can Evie help any?
Possible.
I feel like she'd probably open the window from the inside at least and help get
Okay.
the window down. Yeah.
So at athletics to jump onto the train, and then, I mean, I imagine it would still be strength to pull
Second
Evie out.
athletics. Okay, yeah.
how,
and toss her.
like how high up is the window from the base of the train?
Oh, it's probably about 8 feet up.
So I could reach there.
Yeah, you could reach there. It's like higher than it should normally be, but it's reachable
Yeah.
for someone of your 7-foot Goliath height.
Yeah, not Goliath.
I didn't say you were. I just said you had a Goliath height.
All right, I'm making my check.
Okay, so
Shit.
Oh, God. You have a nat 20 you can use on yourself.
No.
so as you jump at the train, you are going to take 1d6 damage as the handles shunt into you at the speed. I'll let you roll the damage. And I'll need a additional athletics check to keep hold of the train.
Alrighty.
Just 1 point of damage.
Haha!
You can keep hold, no problem. And swing your way towards the window. Now, Eve, you were trying to open the window?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a window. But you are under distress. You are under distress, though, so we'll take a easy DC window opening roll.
What stat is window opening skill?
Probably sleight of hand, I reckon.
Okay. A 5. A whole 5.
Amazing.
You're panicking, maybe. You can't figure it out. Why can't you figure it out, Evie? Why is...
Clem, I know I'm useless, but I can't open the window.
He's trying to open like one of the.
I love my
windows.
useless girlfriend.
So this train's moving fast, the rest of you. If any of you else want to do anything with the train, you need to interact now, otherwise it's going to be away from you.
She threw me back here.
I want to run up and just get to one of the door ladder stairs. That's the word I was looking for. The door ladder. And I want to try and get back on the train.
At the back of the train.
At whatever part of the train I can get to with the nearest ladder.
So do you want to jump at the same time as Clem? Because the train's moving, is my...
I can run.
I'm just watching. Under my breath, just muttering, some people aren't meant to be redeemed.
We are horrible asses.
So with my unarmored movement, I can move 35 feet with my normal movement, plus that, so I can move 70 feet with a dash action.
Yep. Oh, yeah, okay.
And then just to get level with a good door, so Clem can do whatever she's doing and just get to a nice clear place to get on the train.
Okay, you go to a nice.
Like in between the train where like the little door and
Yeah,
the ladder is.
Yeah.
Or in between the cars.
You can try and jump in there. Yeah, give me some sort of check for getting in up there.
Alright, I'm gonna
That's a
use Dex.
Really good idea.
No, I'm gonna use I'm gonna use acrobatics. So what I'm gonna do is as I'm running, I wanna like spring off the wall like parkour to like get the angle to get up and over and up onto the train because I'm only a wee halfling.
Yeah, sure. So you're getting on top of the train.
No, just up onto the thing.
Oh,
I'm only,
okay,
like, 2
okay.
foot tall and the thing's
Oh yeah, but you're a monk. I've heard stories. Carry on. Give me a roll.
nat 20. That's 26.
Okay. Yeah. So there you are. Olympic landing.
Wow.
And that's why I fudged my landing earlier to prepare me for the landing now. And I want to go.
Balance.
I want to get into the train before I'm thrown off of it for being.
Yeah, sure.
Crashing.
So as you open the door, a puddle of sick rushes out towards you as it had built up against the door.
You just hear a cry up, the floor is lava! Spring up and like grab onto like some handles on the wall, like the emergency handle, down.
The oh shit bar.
Yeah.
Oh shit bar, yeah, brilliant. So
Please save me, my girlfriend is useless.
That's a 15 on my deck save to dodge the bomb. puddle.
yeah, okay, yeah, you can do it. You're literally got the classic useless legs up in the air, like nope. Clem, Evie's on the other side of the window. She can't get it open.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get it open with sleight of hand.
Okay, a little bit more difficult from the outside.
Well,
It's a
let's
glass
see how
window,
we
right?
do.
Yeah, just break it.
Yeah, and over 20, you can like literally just slap your hand on it and just use the pressure to just slide it open.
Crap, this music is far too chill for what is happening right now.
It's like the Titanic with the
Oh.
bands just playing in the train.
Yeah, because we're drowning.
I'm sorry, I'll stop that music.
So, didn't the man say that there was something wrong with the tracks ahead of the train?
No, you're the nan.
Oh, right, my bad.
Did I say there was something wrong with the tracks ahead of the train?
I thought the man said when he threw us off the train and he was just like picking us up and throwing us out and saying we had to get off the train that there was something wrong with the tracks.
Oh. Basher said that, yeah. Said as a whole.
So is this about to get a whole lot worse?
I don't know, let's watch.
Okay. Can I pop popcorn?
So,
Yes.
Clementine, from your spot outside of the train, you can see further down that the train carts are going off an edge. The front is hitting up, hitting a ceiling, and then falling. And hence the acceleration as more and more weight is falling off the end. There's maybe
Cool.
4 carts before it's your cart.
Cool. Evie, why don't you climb out and hold on to me? Climb out and hold on to me. Climb out right now. Climb out right now. And she's like tugging on you.
This is really scary. What about the child? She's in here by herself too.
I'm not dating the
Free
child.
cards.
I'm dating you.
Okay. Yeah, you make a point. Yeah, she's gonna climb
2
out.
carts.
Yeah, what do I need
Okay.
to do? What do I need to do?
Hold on to me. And then she's looking inside at the child. Jump out. We are going to fall into a huge
1 cart.
hole. I'm jumping off the train.
I'm grabbing.
Cars are like swinging down the emergency hold things down through the train. I want to get as far to the back of the train as I can to my sleeper bunk because I left some shit in there that I really need.
Oh!
No!
Okay, so I'm gonna take. Do you know what? You can dash as a regular action. That will get you 2 cart lengths down the train. Your cart is 4 down the train. If you make a successful athletics, I'll let you double dash to get 4 cart lengths.
All right,
A monk can do that anyway.
Can they?
Yeah.
can I?
Yeah, I forgot to put that one in.
I can do that anyway. But I will still make the athletics as I'm swinging.
And then, as you're swinging, You see a small child standing at the end of the train.
An actual child.
Okay.
Oh, it's a child.
I thought child weren't allowed on the
I'm
train.
panicking as I'm swinging because I'm trying to get to this. I just yell, "The floor is lava!"
The child seems unfazed. It's wearing a small white dress. It looks like a cross between like a half-orc and a tabaxi or something.
Oh god, we're back in this sanctuary.
Weird mix.
I'll drop down as I hit kind of the end of the train. I'm like, "You need to get off of the train. It's going into a hole." Which is the last thing I remember being told about anything that's going on. Does she do anything?
Very silent.
Is
I
there
keep eating my popcorn.
one of those doors at the back of the train behind her? You know, like the last carriage door kind of thing?
Yeah, there's a carriage door at the back, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna...
The child jumps at you.
No!
No!
Okay. She jumps. Like, aggressively?
Yeah, it just jumps at you and then it's gone.
Fucking
Excuse me.
This has distracted you. Make me a wisdom save to see if you can still get down in time.
I sure
No!
Didn't Ed pay for good things to
Yes.
happen, Scrap?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
This is good things.
Yeah, we're having fun, aren't we? On a 19, the train comes to a halt. Suddenly. Make me a deck save as you are launched backwards as you've been moving forward down the train and suddenly the train stops.
Yep. 8.
You go flying back down the train.
Oh.
Take me a 1d4 falling damage.
Nice.
The train has stopped. One of the carts has wedged across the gap. Clementine, you jumped off the train just as it was falling off the edge.
Mm-hmm.
What check would you like to make to grab the edge as you begin to sail off the edge?
Probably athletics.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay. Yes, thank God.
Excellent. You grab the edge with no problems. Evie, are you managing to hold on to Clementine easily, or is Clementine doing all the work?
I mean, do you want me to be realistic here, Scratch?
I mean,
I think we know the answer to this
I
question.
know the answer to this.
I definitely want you to roll something if you're trying to hold on.
Clem's doing all the work. The only thing that Evie's holding on to is Clem.
That'll do. Yeah, sure. Give me a roll to hold on to Clem.
Probably athletics. That's a good old 9.
Great, cool. Love
Oh.
my useless girlfriend.
So, as Evie starts to slide from your grip, Clementine, would you like to grab hold of her?
I would like to try.
By all means, you could roll something.
Dead characters. 2 dead characters.
Oh my God. No, you know what? Let her fall.
She's just gonna, Clem, save me, Clem.
Oh my God, it's like Mufasa and Scar.
Long live the king.
I guess
I love you. Please don't do this.
it would probably be, I don't know, like sleight of hand or a dex check to try to grab her at the last second.
Yeah, sure. You can take a dex save if you like.
Eve,
Let's do
are
a
you a
dex
druid?
save.
Can you turn into like a helpful animal at this point? Like a snake? And
But,
just flap her
but
arm?
will she? That's the question.
So
Woulda,
you
coulda, shoulda.
can just grab the fingers of Evie as she's about to fall.
I knew you would let me fall, darling.
I really, really, really thought about it.
Oh, don't tell jokes like that. Really, don't tell jokes like that.
Funny for you to assume that I ever joke. Well,
It's
Trouble your
kind of
butt.
bad.
we're hanging
eating
here.
popcorn
Now
while
what?
this is happening?
Clementine's gonna shout up from where she's hanging in the hole. A little help, please.
Shiny man, help us.
I look at Shiny Man. I'm
I
not very
will-
strong.
I will walk over there, and I'm assuming these are two quite waifish people.
mean, Clem's a half orc.
Yeah,
Evie's a little elf.
She a big half orc.
I'll pick Evie up. Just
Yeah, I think we're doing like the handoff.
yeah, put her down.
Thank you, shiny man.
And Clem's gonna haul herself up.
Yeah.
I'll reach out a hand.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Lantern Lighter.
Yes, my pleasure. That was. I have seen all planes of creation, and that has left me speechless.
Impressive, wasn't it?
Yes.
Did the halfling make it out?
The child.
Not a child.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Nan, did you see the halfling?
I don't know. I'm pretty good at seeing things. Did I see a halfling?
Cecile. Why don't we pan back to you in the train,
Okay.
which has stopped.
I look behind me for creepy girl. Do I see her?
No.
Right. I'm going for my slumber cart because I really need what is in that room.
Yeah,
So
you can head down there. It's just like walking down
Dust
any
myself
normal
off.
train.
Go on in, and I grab my pack from up on the top bunk, and I strap it on to my little bum bag, and then put the other strap over the shoulder because this is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And I want to just like walk down, well, up, I guess, up the train to see if I can find anyone or, any sign of Drew, any sign of what's going on here.
Yeah, I'd also like to peek down the hole at some point.
Okay. So you guys are investigating the train?
Yes.
Okay. Give us some investigation rolls.
Evie is sat down outside with the shiny toy that Clem gave her earlier and is just playing with it.
It's like a fidget spinner, just
It's like a cross between a fidget spinner and like a Rubik's cube.
Mm-hmm. Or like the fidget cubes too.
Yeah, completely.
So what I will tell you for free is that there are no people left on the train. The Arkhart is helping people get down the track towards a maintenance tunnel. You can just about hear him in the distance saying, "Come on, I will be your bastion. Get up there." It's very distant.
Two different characters, Scrat.
Clementine, I will give you 5 questions about this train as you investigate, which I will answer truthfully.
Answer me these questions free.
Boy, you picked the worst person to ask questions.
You can get your friends to help you if you like.
Yeah, I think we could all take a question.
All right, I have a question. Does this pit that the train is falling into look recent? Like, is it like an explosion or something that's caused this, or is it like just it's been here a while?
The age is difficult to determine. I'm not sure myself, but it certainly looks man-made. Things have been dug in neat lines. The carts have been sawed. Or sawn, rather. Sawn off.
Is there any kind of... Oh, sorry. Is there any kind of magic or curse going on, like, in the train or to the train?
Well, as you are looking for magic, you can see the odd flicker, especially to your Isterfard eyes. You can see the odd flicker of some strange magic. It's a sort of smoky green colour, which you don't normally associate with the regular magics used.
Anybody else have any questions? We've got 3 more questions.
Do we care about if there's anyone else still on the train?
Oh, they...
Scrat said that.
Scrat
There's no
said
one
that.
else.
Yeah.
All of them?
There's no one on the train.
Was it an inside job? question.
It was an outside
is.
job. It was a hole. We saw the hole.
What if it was someone that, like, what if someone set it up to, like,
Because I
go
was gonna
toward the
ask.
hole?
Because my question would be like, where's Eckhart and everyone that got off the train?
They're heading up the tunnel.
Yeah.
They're all
The maintenance
clearly
tunnels.
still going that way.
Mhm.
Okay.
This
I know
is,
you, Scrat. You do horrible things with people.
is the
No,
maintenance
he
tunnel
wants,
like
he wants to say that Kiana's horrible. Look in the mirror, Scrat.
I don't know what you mean.
We've been good
What's at the
enough this whole
bottom?
time, so we just had to kill everybody on the train.
so this maintenance tunnel, is it just like down the side of the main tunnel, or is it like a completely separate tunnel?
It's like a small stairwell. It goes. You've got a stairwell going up. There's also a stairwell going downwards.
Can I see anything at the bottom of this hole or like towards the bottom of the hole?
The maintenance tunnel.
No, the hole.
Oh, yeah, sure. It goes a very long way down.
Can I cast light on a coin and flick it down?
Yep, it falls and falls and falls, illuminating this, illuminating the cart. At one point, you think you can see further down someone holding onto the outside window, and as it falls, it hits the bottom, and you can see the train is like dangling just off the bottom.
Crap.
And there's a person down there.
It looks like it might be.
Are they wearing a white dress?
The train snaps. The coupling breaks. The train falls.
Crap.
I could turn into a spider and go down there if you wanted me to. I do love being spiders. They're my favorite.
How far down was this or is this person currently? Like, are they a long way down, or are they?
Oh, they're about halfway down, so there's probably been about 8 carts going down there. Pretty long hole. Clearly designed to take nearly a whole train, and
I don't have that much chain.
it was about 4 carts down. They were about 4 carts down.
I'm good at parkour, but this is a really big pit.
Yeah, well,
I'm
she.
not good at parkour.
Are the
She's
carts
not-
still dangling, or are they all just like in a massive iron mess of the floor?
They are crumpling into an iron mess. I'm doing this in slow-mo whilst we make decisions, but like the first one hits the floor and starts kinking over as the next one comes down, starting to crush it.
Yeah, Evie isn't waiting. She stands up and uses her wild shape to transform into a giant wolf spider, and she's gonna start crawling down the crevice, just on the side, just spider walking.
How far? Like, this person in feet, I have 50 feet of chain. Could I like grab them, like throw that towards them in time, or is it like?
It's got to be a hell of a throw. You're going to need some sort of weight to give it momentum.
Yeah, sure.
I've got a crowbar. Would
Just
you like to
throw a
borrow
crowbar at someone's head.
Well, if they're
Yeah.
quick enough, they can grab onto the bar.
I'll take my gauntlet, my shield arm off, and wrap the chain around it quickly and throw it down when the sequins are
Do we
underneath.
see the sequence?
Yes. I wanted to see the sequence.
I can't see them. I'm a spooter. I'm just going down.
Yeah, so you throw your gauntlet as the train hurtles. Give me an athletics check for strength of throw. It's hurtling downwards as the train is.
23.
At 23, the glove lands next to them on the train and catches the handle. This figure grabs hold of it.
Okay, and then just yank.
Give me another athletics check.
I'd like to assist by also yanking on the chain.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Well,
That assist wouldn't help at all.
Well,
no.
the assist would make it a 9.
Yep.
Ludos goes sliding towards the train, towards the edge.
Oh, shoot.
Well, see you guys later. I'm gonna, with my other hand, I'm gonna pull my blade out and stab it into the ground and try and stop myself from moving.
Okay, I'll take another check of some form.
I guess that's just athletics again?
Yeah.
Natural 20! Ooh.
You slam the dagger into the ground, stopping yourself. The chain begins to slip through your hands.
Ooh, that's wrapped around my forearm. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Nat 20 is keeping you locked still. Your other arm's keeping you still, but that chain is wrapping and tightening around your arm, sliding in places.
Someone put a blade for a link in the chain.
I don't have a very strong blade.
I just love the scene of like, it's so tense. I don't have a strong blade. I'm sorry. I wish I could help you.
Nat is just so nonchalant, just chilling with her popcorn.
Just somebody help.
Just stuffing it in my face.
You made fun of my stinky pits. Sorry.
I was told just to watch and enjoy, so that's what I'm doing.
You know what? I am going to flicker my radiant soul and sprout wings for a minute and just fly down and try and catch this person. Let go and let the momentum pull me out and try and catch this person before the trick.
Oh, that's gonna look epic. How does
It's gonna be amazing.
How does it work?
For a minute, I just gain luminous wings that allow me to fly as my celestial blood takes over.
Why didn't you do that in the first place?
Because Stuart forgot he had it. It's a 5th edition Asimov thing. It's characters from 2nd edition. So I just let go of the blade and just as I slide, I'm pulling the chain back around my forearm. And as I hit the edge, the wings come out as soon as my back's off the ground and I just plunge down, pulling the chain in as I go. And as soon as I reach them, I'm basically wrapping the chain around their midsection and chugging, like pulling them up with me.
Okay, so as you are both pulling and pushing, now there's 2 or 3 carts going there. The person has started climbing the rope towards you. They're making very slow progress though. They're slipping a little bit. This is gonna be. I need a check of some kind.
Okay. I don't know.
What are you trying to do?
Are you gonna like spring from the edge maybe with an athletics check, or are you just gonna use like your acrobatics to sail through the air easier? I'm
gonna try and push myself off as fast as I can.
Give me an athletics check then.
That's a 16.
On a 16, you plummet downwards like a javelin towards the bottom. You can see they're coming closer and closer towards you. You let go of the rope as they are coming within grasp, and you can grab hold of them. You are now also on a plummeting train.
I'm going to full-on superhero style turn so my back is the one facing the ground and just try and push myself to go as slow as I can with my wings and knowing I'm going to hit something but trying to steady the fall.
Yes, certainly.
And try and hit like the side rather than the floor.
Yeah, of course. So, like, as you're doing this, I think we need some sort of check for landing. I'll take acrobatics. But, you have a nat 1.
I do have a nat 1.
No!
I knew it'd be fun to give you a nat 1.
Ludo's hits the ground.
Buddy!
How can we make this worse? 3 carts land on top of him.
Oh!
Thank you very much, Lord Conti, for that donation.
As this is happening, Spider Evie is just like going around, just like watching everything, and just sort of sees it happen.
All of her 8 eyes.
Yeah, just like looks at him with her eyes and just, and just continues on. Can I roll a perception check to see if I see anyone down here besides Ludo's underneath the cars?
Can't see anyone else.
I like these priorities, you know, some stranger we don't know versus someone we met 10 minutes ago.
I mean, I can't see anyone with my blind side or my dark vision.
Give me another kind of check.
Besides perception.
I can do perception.
Okay. 17.
On a 17, you will see the carts falling. No one else seems to be on the carts. You can see food and drinks flying down upwards through the dinner cart. You can see a small puddle of sick landing out of some of the carts, flying down. There's the bunk rooms, the sleeping rooms. There's mattresses and all sorts all over the place, but no sign of people.
Me.
I'm gonna, like, as a spider, go and start crawling over where the sleeping carts are and just start looking for anything interesting. I'm not gonna transform back yet. Just start, like, looking for things. And just wait to see if anyone else comes down here. Because if not, I'll climb back up after a moment. But I'm just gonna stay down here for a little bit.
Yeah, I'd like to climb down into that hole.
Yep. Okay. I think you guys are no longer under duress. There's nothing happening too quick at the moment. So you guys can take regular sort of actions.
Nothing dramatic happening apart from
Yeah.
Ludo.
Speak
By
for
4
yourselves.
If you feel as though your character would be panicking about Ludo's death, then maybe we might need to do some rolls. But otherwise, I think you could just take regular actions.
Evie does.
I really just thought
Shiny
this
Man will be fine.
I think when
I really-
Clementine gets to the bottom, she's gonna search for Ludos.
Ludos.
I really thought this was going to be a fun trip to the city. I didn't expect someone to die on the train halfway there, but
Ludus, I need you to make a second dex save.
Okay.
I want to give you my nat 20 for this.
On the nat 20, you hit the ground hard. What level did I make you? How much health have you got?
3.
I have 28 health.
Excellent. You'll take 4d8 damage from hitting the ground.
11.
11 points of damage. As you land, you can see, though, the next cart's coming towards you, and this is when I would have made you take your dexterity saving throw. As you see the carts hurtling towards you, you use your nat 20 to position yourself so that you are in front of a window, holding the person with you.
Yeah,
You smash through the window. You are now standing inside a cart as another 2 hit it, crushing down onto you. You are trapped, but you are not dead.
and I just want to go to the person. Are you all right?
Drew turns to you. I think I am now.
Good.
Dankeschön.
Yes. Although I don't think this is going to be easy to get out of. Are you hurt?
No, I think you took all the damage for me.
I certainly did.
how
I'm gonna
considerate.
I'm going to heal myself with lay on hands for 11.
Mhm. She hasn't left your arms. She's like nestled in your arms at the moment.
Yeah.
Hello, knock, knock, knock. Anyone alive in there?
Oh, you know, I never thought I'd be happy to see you. Get us out of here quickly.
You, Ludo,
And how do you
just-
suggest I do that?
You just see a spider crawling up Clementine's shoulder.
She kind of pets it. Hello, dear. Any bright ideas for getting our friends out of this situation?
Is there like, because obviously it came down like that because there was a window, the train's like that. Can I get out of like that end?
I don't see why you can't just crawl along.
Yeah, I'll just crawl along to the end, keeping Drew close, making sure that they're shielded by my large plate armor.
Yep, Drew. Drew keeps her arms wrapped around your neck as you protect her, crawling around, and you can get to the back of the cart where the door is broken off its hinges, crushed down. You could potentially squeeze through one at a time out of the end.
Can I try to rip the door off?
Yeah.
I forget you're a half orc.
I'm gonna call that athletics.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Whoa.
Door comes off. Do you just want to rip the door off? Do you want to make the hole bigger too? What do you want to do here?
Yeah, I wanna make the hole big enough for them to easily crawl through, and just toss the door aside like it's nothing.
Thank you, Blood. It's good to be alive.
Yes, that was very brave of you. Stupid, but brave.
What I do.
I am eternally grateful.
It's not a problem. We still need to get back up there, though.
Before we do, I'd just like to ask this one. What was your name again? It doesn't matter. Why were you still on the train?
I was visiting the restroom.
Oh. Well, I guess that can't be helped. That's why I never use a restroom on a train. Just hold it.
For the entire journey of the Orient Express? The Norient Express?
I know I'm a spider, but I want to insight check this Drew person.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I'm gonna Spidey sense her.
Yeah, you can use your spider senses to,
That's a 20, goddammit.
Oh, she was lying.
Ah! I just like gently nip at Clementine's neck. Just like, bite.
Are you like this big right now?
It's a bluff spider. It's just medium.
Oh, if it's medium. So the same size as a fully grown person.
Yeah.
I'm a big, strong girl. I can hold her up.
She's a half orc.
That's gross.
Look,
Spiders are gross, man.
you can't judge our relationship.
Yeah,
Shiny
God,
man.
leave me and my
It's
beautiful
just
spider girlfriend alone.
Don't
A
keep
nip
shame
is
us.
less- at this point, a nip is less like this and more like a ow.
Nothing says true love like biting a jugular out.
Stop kink shaming us.
You should
I
see
didn't
what
need
they
that
do
jugular
themselves.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm
Spider smooches.
spider smooches. Spooter smooch. Anyway, yeah, basically like telling Clem she's lying.
Oh, really? Well, I have a very powerful bladder, but we really hadn't been on the train for that long, and yet you were already needing to use the restroom?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I don't believe you.
I am going to channel my divinity into Emissary of Peace and say, Drew, it's very important you tell us exactly what you do, what you were doing here. We need to find out what's going on.
Zeros, darling, I'm telling you, I was just using the restroom.
Lies! And
I don't
I'm
believe
gonna draw my rapier on Drew.
Why don't you tell us the truth?
Pure and simple, this is the truth.
Can I persuade her?
How?
I can't think of anything in the current situation that wouldn't just be intimidation.
I mean,
Can't
if you
think
I
of
can
anything.
intimidate her. Yeah, at this point, Evie's just like spider
So,
hissing.
can I just get this straight as well, Stuart? You've got a beautiful blonde woman in your arms with her hands around your neck, and you can't think of any way to try and persuade her except for intimidation.
No,
And
Just
you
want to
want
be
to
clear.
Shame me and my girlfriend.
look. One, that hadn't crossed Stuart's mind. Two, definitely hasn't crossed Ludas's mind.
That's fair.
Okay, yeah, fair.
I would like to intimidate her.
You just spider.
Okay.
Tell me the truth, or my girlfriend and I run you through.
Okay, make me an intimidation check.
I'm
Doing it.
assisting you.
You can roll with advantage.
Meanwhile, from the top of the hole, you hear, "Who's down there?"
Yeah, I'm sitting up at the top with my legs dangling over the edge.
I got bored of investigating the train. and came out to see what was going on.
It's your tall, beautiful friend.
Is she alive?
For now.
Should I bring down bandages?
No.
So, thank you very much, Isriver.
Oh no, Isriver, what have you done?
Oh, thank you,
Isriver,
Isriver.
why?
What have you done?
What happened? I missed
How
that.
did
That's
I
never
hurt
a
you?
good name.
So, Isriver donates 3 bad things
Oh boy. Great.
to be
cool.
used into 1 mega bad thing.
Oh, awesome.
God damn it.
Cool, 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 cool.
I'm excited.
Give me a second, I'm just
I've
figuring out
never-
exactly
No
what.
doubt, no doubt.
I've never done anything wrong in my life.
Oh, how did my intimidation go? Is she scared of me?
That's coming into this. That is coming into
Oh,
this.
okay, okay.
You intimidated her into turning into a demon.
Oh, great. I love demons.
Do y'all want some popcorn?
You just up there just throwing popcorn over the edge.
Yes.
Sprinkling it like a flower girl.
We're
Yeah.
just catching it in our mouths every once in a while.
As your threat slaps across her face, she suddenly turns very cold towards you. Her eyes now blue, like
boy.
ice, piercing you, as she begins to grow in size.
Cool.
Her
Cool, cool,
skin
cool, cool.
slowly turns blue. And ice forms around her clothes. You will
Of
run
course it's ice.
me through.
No, not ice.
As this ice devil suddenly appears in front of you.
Yeah.
Amazing. Perfect.
Wait, you mean the ones that look like mantids?
No, I'm thinking more like if any of you played Final Fantasy, I'm thinking like Shiva. That's how I'm interpreting it.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Why don't we have some initiative rolls? You guys at the top, you can see Drew turn into a large ice person. You can come down and get involved if you would like.
Did you know she could do that?
That's new.
I feel like I'm like right next to you.
I think I've made a mistake.
You just hear.
Oh, hello. I'll roll initiative for some shits and giggles.
Yeah, I'll roll, I guess. How far away are the tunnels?
They're probably about 80 feet back.
I could do
Ludos,
that.
are you still holding on to this ice devil?
You just got hotter. Why wouldn't you? Oh, cooler.
Huh?
Ugh. Ice cold.
She's as cold as ice.
And as well, could we also, everyone, please roll a Wild Magic Surge as
Oh, great, cool.
I gotta stick with you.
Wild Magic Surge 243 for Ludos earlier. The target causes a Wild Magic Surge for all friendly targets the next time they enter combat.
Oh, lovely. What was it? 1d 274?
274.
Oops, that's
God
2,274.
The
There we
target has 104 for Ludos. Target has philophobia, develops a fear of plants, and leaves for 2d8 hours.
Sweet, sweet, cool.
A funny story. He already has a fear of plants.
Perfect. Okay, turn that fear into a paranoia. Let's go for like Call of Cthulhu style temporary insanity.
Okay.
126. Target believes that any animal they come across is winking at them.
That's just me.
Is that a spider winking at me with 4 of its eyes?
With
I
all of
am.
the eyes.
I am, baby. I am.
Winking.
Mexican wave of winks, like across the eye.
Nan, can you roll me 1d4 and then 2d4, please?
Oh no.
Yeah.
This game has been a mess.
I'm scared.
Okay, so your arms disappear.
Oh,
What?
bummer.
Don't you need those to fight?
Oh, bummer.
No, I just need them to eat my popcorn.
The popcorn just goes falling down into the
Oh
pit.
no! If you're holding it, it's still there.
Oh,
They just
I'm so,
disappear.
they're just gone. Oh, okay. I was thinking I was gonna have to just eat my popcorn with my face.
207, Clementine. In your bag, you have some power gloves that give your melee attacks 3d12 damage, but cause a level of exhaustion if you fail on a con save when you use them.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, crap.
185, target gains animal friend of their choice.
Just out of nowhere?
Is that nowhere?
Of my choice. Do I have a limit?
You found an animal down here.
Yeah, just one.
Give me a moment.
It's a platypus.
Just of my choice, so it can be like a dragon or something.
No, it has to be a pet animal.
God damn it! You said of my choice, Scrat.
So if you did want to go for a dragon, it'd have to be like a little swamp dragon.
Oh,
That's what I want. I just want a little swamp dragon,
like a World of Warcraft.
like a little pseudo dragon.
Well,
No. We're going to go for a Terry Pratchett style dragon. These things that burp and hiccup, and every time they inhale, there's a chance they may explode.
Yes. I love Pratchett dragons.
Can we
I'll
play
take
this
it.
one shot at some point? Thanks.
I'll take it. I'm gonna name him Clementine too.
So I completely lost track of the initiative rolls. I believe it was Clementine first. No, sorry, it's Evie first.
Yeah, I'm still a spider.
You are
So
spider.
I am going to I'm going to jump forward and I'm going to bite.
Okay.
And that is a 1d20 plus 3. No, plus 5, I believe. Yep, plus 3.
Excellent.
12.
A 12 is a good question. Hang on a second. Let me just find the sheet. A 12 does not hit.
God damn it. Yeah, and I'm just gonna stay there attached.
Nan.
Oh, I'm just sitting here eating my popcorn. That's fine.
Perfect. Ludos.
So, Ludus probably is thinks he's surrounded by plants right now.
Mhm.
He's back in Arborea. It's a real bad time. It's just fought a Fey Queen. It's not pleasant. Probably thinks this is the Fey Queen right now. So it's just going to swing wildly at them.
Okay. Clementine gets a nat 20 from Other Dog.
I miss.
You do miss, I'm afraid.
Oh, 10.
Any extra actions?
No, actually.
Fantastic.
I do still have wings, though.
You do. That is valid. Clementine.
All right. So Clementine's gonna pull out her power gloves, I guess, and put them on like fencing gloves.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna use assassinate so that I have advantage on attack rolls against this creature because they haven't taken a turn in combat.
Yes.
And I'm gonna strike. Yeah, I'm gonna strike her with my rapier.
It's only melee attacks that get the extra power glove damage. Tifa style.
Oh, right. So like punching.
Mm.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Can you make that Can you make that con save?
What would be my punch roll? Would that just be straight strength or?
Everyone's proficient in melee strikes. In punch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strength plus proficiency.
Okay.
And the con save DC would be 12, I think.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna put on my fencing glove power gloves. I'm gonna pull out my rapier, and then I'm gonna sock her in the face.
Yes, indeed you can. You've just got another 2 nat 20s from Potato Hollow.
Ah, thank you. Let's see. So I'm rolling strength +2.
Yep. Like I said, you've got a bunch of nat 20s.
15, 17. Does 17 hit?
A 17 does not hit.
What the fuck?
I should have used my goddamn 20.
I said it and everything. I mean, I can't help you.
I
here.
know. I was too cocky. Classic Clementine.
Classic.
Fuck.
Cecilia.
How far down are they from me?
About 80 feet. You get 1d6 per 10 feet of falling damage. Your level is 3, so with Featherfall you could reduce that by 15.
What do you mean with Featherfall? I can reduce that by 50. I haven't got Featherfall.
You're a monk, aren't you? Do they not get that until level 5 or something?
Yeah, I think it's later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it might be a specific type of monk.
Well,
Do
there
You
you go.
want to just sit with me and have a chat?
Yeah, pretty much, to be honest. I have
mean-
literally no investment with getting down there.
Yeah, I figure I'm not very good at like getting down there. I'm real good at parkour, but 80 feet's a real long way to go. And I just figure they thought I was pretty stinky, and you helped me with my stink. So I feel like you're my one friend, and I'll share my popcorn with you.
I actually have something you can help me with, and I'm gonna slowly open the bag. And at that point, it's the end of my turn in initiative.
And
Oh, we're fucked, y'all. We're so fucked.
Nan and Cecilia, just behind you, you hear some soft footsteps and a small voice says, Entschuldigen Sie bitte? Darf ich einen Sushi haben?
Bag chefs.
I don't think that's common.
That's very common.
There is a small child walking towards you.
Child!
Um,
That love had a child.
I want to use my movement and my strength to just push her in the hole because I hate her. But I can't because I already used my ghost sitting here talking to Nan. So.
yeah, no, we'll leave that for a second. So now it's my turn. It's the enemy's turn. The child comes along and just speaks to you. It's just asking for, sweets, in German. And the Ice Devil, though, she looks to all of you. Oh.
Right.
This music is making me very nervous.
She is going to create an ice wall between you all.
I'm on her, so
Yeah, you're safe.
okay, good.
Everyone else close by, please make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
I'd like to use my nat 20 for this.
Wise.
Excellent, you will take half damage.
Cool.
Holy shit.
Oh shit, that's a lot of damage. Okay.
That is an Ice Devil.
Yeah, it is a nice wall. Okay, so... I'm going to use the Constitution damage instead. Can you roll me 5d6?
I shall.
Holy shit.
Any one of you.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Ludos,
Whoa!
you take 21 points of damage. Now, Clementine, you take half of that, which is doubled by your Wild Magic Search.
Oh my god! So I take 21
Yes.
points of damage. Cool.
Actually, no. We will be extra meta about it, okay? When you round it down, it becomes 10. So you only take 20 points of damage. There you go. That's what
I have 3 hit points.
So much better. So much better.
Hey, don't ever say I don't give you guys anything. And she is going to try and throw you off of her in the same move. She reaches back for the spider and tries to throw. She fails.
Nice. My girlfriend is super clingy.
That checks out. Oh no!
So, we go back to the top of the round. It is Eve's turn.
Oh dear God. I don't even know what to
The
do.
blue has now filled her eyes completely as she's looking over her shoulder to look at you. As a faint glow. There's like fangs growing from her mouth as her hair's turning blonder and blonder, becoming almost white.
I'm just gonna try to bite her again. Oh dear God. That doesn't. Nope.
No.
Doesn't work. No.
Sorry, afraid not.
But I'm going to run away from her.
Oh yes, please do.
I'm going to use all of my movement to I don't know how big the wall is, but I want to try to get back to Clementine.
In this spidery form, do you have disengage as an action? Specifically a bonus action, as you've already attacked.
Of course not.
Does a 21 hit you?
No, Scott. No, it doesn't. It doesn't hit
Don't die down there, y'all.
It doesn't hit my 13 armor class.
There you go. 11 slashing damage and 6 cold damage.
Hey, are you alive?
I am because I have wild shape. What is that? 11 plus 6.
17.
I'm still a spider though. Not for long. But I'm trying to get back to my girlfriend. I probably have little legs just hanging as I'm running.
No.
So there's an ice wall, a great long ice wall between you and the rest of the party. How are you getting to your friends? Are you climbing the ice wall?
So I do have spider climb. I can climb difficult surfaces.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that without needing to make an ability check.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I'll continue that on my next turn.
Nan, it's your turn.
Oh, I don't have any sweets, but I have some popcorn.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I also not sure if I understood German, but I feel like if everyone's German but the adventures, then I'm probably used to it a little bit.
You probably used to be German.
I used to be German before I started adventuring.
Like right before you got on this train, suddenly just.
And my accent became
howdy, y'all.
instead of that German one.
I would like.
I'm sure this one's so much better.
I would like a popcorn.
Okay, you can have more. I got the bottomless kind.
Yay! And this child will come and sit between you both, helping itself to the popcorn.
Okay. I don't really know what to do with the child. Charlie.
You get an extra nat 20, Clementine, from Potato Hollow again.
All
right.
Handily keeping you alive.
Yeah.
Ludos, there's a wall in front of you. You can fly.
I can fly. I'm also really, really hurt.
Are you?
Yeah. A little bit.
Say it ain't so.
I know, right? So I'm gonna fly away from the creature and heal myself up a bit and just fly out of its reach, I guess. Yeah, and heal myself and just watch and see how horrible the spectacle is for a round. And then try and help them after.
That's not rude at all.
Learn from the best.
That's fair.
So, is there any specific information you're looking for?
No, I'm just watching, like, waiting for an opening, also known as my next turn. I'm just waiting for my next turn. because I've done my action. I've healed myself for 4. I don't think that's going to help. But yeah.
No, you're doing great.
So next up will be Clementine.
I'm debating between seducing the ice demon, as chat has suggested, or just punching.
Oh,
Or both. She might like it.
This is like Christmas music.
Okay, so this ice wall. Let's solve the ice wall problem first. How long is it? Is it like dividing the hole? So I would have to climb it?
well, or climb something else to get over it.
Oh, punch through it.
Yeah, or, make a clam-shaped hole in it.
It's an option.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna punch a clem-shaped hole in it. And I'm gonna use one of my nat 20s to do that. And as I bust through, what would seduction be? Like persuasion?
It would be persuasion, but the nat 20 is pretty much going to give this a guarantee. The interesting thing is how.
How I seduce her?
I am right there above you.
Yeah. How about this? Over.
You got some more popcorn, man?
Yeah, it's bottomless.
I am not open to polyamory in this relationship.
Yeah, I think she punches through the ice wall.
Yeah, that's one.
And she's gonna confidently saunter up to this ice devil. And she's gonna say, my, you are even more beautiful when you are so worked up. I didn't think something so cold could make me feel so warm.
The ice demon regards you with cold eyes. They slowly sort of return to normal colour.
And Clementine's gonna take her by the hand.
She'll pull you roughly towards her.
Would it be alright if maybe I just kissed you?
She smiles at that, fang showing. That would be most pleasant.
Okay, I'm gonna surge forward and with one hand on her face kiss her, and with the other hand I'm gonna take my rapier and I'm gonna stab through her.
Yeah.
The old kiss and stab!
The old smooch and stab.
Smooch and stab works every time.
So, yeah, you plant a firm kiss on her. Her body softens. She returns to human form as the warmth from your body enters hers. At first, the first time in her life, she's experienced love, and she feels amazing as this sense of emotions that rush through her body that she's never felt before. Her heart, like ice, melts just as your rapier pierces it.
We could have made out with her a lot sooner if that's all it was going to take.
And
Right? I could have done that back on the train.
Me too.
She looks at you, Clementine, with like love but betrayal as blood pours from her, and she just like puts a hand on your face.
I told you I would run you through. You should have believed me.
I believe it. I believe everything she says at this point.
With a tear running down her eye, she expires. Good use of a nat 20.
Evie turns back to her normal form and she jumps down and slaps Clementine. I told you to stop smooching other people.
I saved your damn life. I figured that just this once you would make an exception and not be so dramatic about it.
I don't care. I don't like when
Oh, you don't care that you're alive?
No, I would have rather died.
I'm gonna leave you in this hole. I'm gonna leave you down here.
Fine. It just means I don't have to see you smooch other people.
Just land next to the both of them and go, Cutter, that was cold.
She's a cold-hearted bitch.
I think that's awfully harsh for someone who just saved everyone's life. But yes, I suppose it was rather cold. They say you fight fire with fire, so I figured fight cold with ice.
Now, can we get out of this hole? The plants down here are scaring me.
What are they doing down there?
What
Why did they just...
plants?
Why is there cranberry juice coming out of that person?
Yeah, you know what's cool? My popcorn looks like it's floating because I don't have arms.
Oh, I thought that was normal.
Oh, yeah, it's a new thing. Look at my non-arms instead of the cranberry juice.
And she like puts her hand on your arm, and when she feels your arm, she giggles.
Isn't that weird? Look, your hand's floating.
I don't like
What's
it.
your
I don't
name?
like it. I don't like it. Stop.
Oh, I'll stop. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I was falling out of my chair.
Oh, man.
I take back everything I said. I love this child. We have to keep it.
The child whose German accent's just disappeared.
No, this is
She
still
just became an
German.
adventurer. She saw a murdered person. That's what happened.
I used
What's
to
your
be a
name?
goblin like you.
I don't think I had a name.
I have a name. It's Nan. I'm named after my Nan from the farm.
She's a goat.
I'm a goat person.
She jumps up and starts toddling away.
Oh, bye. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for sharing my popcorn.
Everyone else went that way.
What was in the bag?
As she passes into the shadow, she disappears.
Oh, the child's gone.
I'm gonna discreetly open my bag and make sure what was in there is still in there. Did the child steal what was in my bag?
Oh, okay.
That's good, because
What's in that bag?
bag wouldn't be good if it was stolen by a child.
What's in the box?
What's in the
box?
What's in the bag?
So, what do you want me to help you with?
I'm actually on the train because I have something to deliver to the shrine of the subfather.
Oh, that's cool.
Just don't touch it. And she opens the bag, and inside, coiled all up, is a a black whip. And the closer that Nan looks to it, the more there's like this weird kind of aura to it that says, "Touch me, I'm bad."
I kind of want to touch it. It looks bad.
No. And I'm gonna
Can I touch your whip?
quickly like close the bag to keep Nan from touching.
Thank you very much, Lord Conti, for that donation to make
Okay.
things worse.
Thank
Cecilia,
you.
can you make me a strength saving throw?
I sure can. 17.
Yeah, that'll do. On a 9, the child is pulling at the bag.
I wanna punch her and push her into the hole.
Yeah, sure.
And Cecilia wants to do that too.
Your hand passes straight through her.
I don't like this thing. It's like the worst kind of child. You can't even get rid of it.
You can't beat it.
You can't beat it. It's the worst child. Oh
Like, no one said I was a nice person, okay?
That's
Charlie
true. No one
wasn't
said that.
no. Down in the hole, Evie is looking at Clem and Ludos.
Are we gonna get out of here anytime soon? I don't particularly like being stuck in holes.
You can turn into a spider again and climb out, can't you not, you Burke?
What are you two gonna do?
Clementine, shall I fly you back up?
That would be delightful.
I wanna fly.
I'm gone. I pick them up and go.
And how, I'd like to know how all three characters are feeling right now. We'll start with Evie.
Well, Evie's pouting because Ludo's picked Clementine up and flew out.
Yeah, Clementine is blowing a kiss to her as she flies away.
I'm imagining her posing like she's rising in a circus or something.
It's like full on damsel carry.
Yep.
Yeah, Evie just like puts her head down. Well, this isn't fair at all. And then she goes back into Spider and climbs up. Yeah, gets out of the hole.
Lourdes is paranoid about the plants.
Vines seem to be hanging from the ceiling now.
Yeah, skirting away from those.
There are no vines, everyone else.
Yeah. Aside from that, nothing really there. It's sort of just an empty field with a little bit of paranoia against plants in the middle of it.
Clementine is feeling very proud of herself.
The child is pulling again.
Oh, look, our friends are flying towards us. Hi, friends, we found a ghost child.
Oh, an actual child.
Oh, I think it's a ghost child, actual child.
Ghost child, actual child. Can I do like an arcana check to see what's going on with this child?
Of course you can.
Or would that be investigation?
Up to you. You can, if you want to figure out magical things, or do you want to figure out intellectual things?
I guess I'll do intellectual things.
Well,
On a 12, it certainly looks like a child, but hands pass through it, so it would seem ethereal. For intensive purposes, it could be some sort of ghost or apparition, but it's interacting with the bag.
May I use my divine sense
Yes, you may.
to identify if it is a celestial, fiend, or undead?
Yes, you may. This is clearly, to your eyes, a child that has been dead for over 200 years.
Cool.
Evie transforms back into her normal form and just goes over to the child and starts trying to poke its head.
Ooh. Evie,
Possibly.
don't touch that. It has bad kid energy. It's so strong. It's just, do you know any turtles?
Evie, leave it alone. I saved your life once. I don't want to save it again.
But I love ghosts, Glenn. They're just...
I know you do.
Can
That's why I love you.
try and snatch my bag, get it away from the child, and then I want to move?
You can try and do that, and you will have advantage, actually.
Alright, what do you want? Just a strength?
Yeah, whatever.
What do you want, a strength or a dex?
Up to you.
I want to do a dex. I want to do it quick.
Okay, so you're more snatching than using your strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
On a 19, you can snatch it away. It does, as you do so, it releases its hand and touches Evie back.
I want to use my halfling nimbleness to move through the space and start running down the tunnel away.
Okay, you can see Eckhart appear ahead of you, wondering where you've all gone, and he says, "Come! Come! Quickly!"
When I see
this guy's back.
when I see Cecilia run off, can I cast Entangle to try to catch her?
That depends. How much health have you got at the moment?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm full health, 30 points.
Oh, perfect. Because you're going to take 1d8 of necrotic damage as this ghostly hand passes through you. You were tapping it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to just pass its hand through you, and as it does, you feel this cold shiver down your spine as it removes a smaller version of you from you, and that version just floats away.
Hey, give that back.
And
Can
I
you
just
see
see it
pieces
and I
of my girlfriend?
Oh, that's interesting.
And it
Hey,
fades.
stop it.
It's okay. I'm sure she needs it.
And
Child.
it doesn't fade. She and sucks it up.
Oh, it's Majin Buu.
That's gross.
Oh.
And the only person who needs you is me.
That's
She's
all
pulling you backward.
Child, what are you doing here?
Yeah, child.
I just want to cast
Yeah,
Entangle.
punk, what's up?
Entangle so Cecilia can't get away.
I don't know.
What do you want?
I want to play
What do you want to play?
a game.
Oh dear God.
I think we found the dungeon master.
A game of what?
I love games.
What game would you like to play?
Can we play hide and seek?
Okay. How do we play?
We'll go hide and you come find us.
You come
No,
in?
other way around. You go hide and we'll come find you.
I like
Alright.
the other way. I want to hide. No,
Evie.
Okay, I'll start counting.
Shit.
cover your face. Count to 100, and we'll go hide.
1,
Everybody, let's hide now.
2. Eckhart's down the corridor. He says, "Come, I will be your shield."
Let's just go. Let's just leave.
We have to find a good hiding spot. Clem,
Evie, do you think we're actually playing this game with this ghost? I am not playing games with ghosts. That's how people die. Look at me. I'm not in the best shape right now.
oh, you'll be okay.
She's gonna tap your face and cast Cure Wounds on you.
Can I find out if I can smite the child?
Please do.
Child!
5.
Just as it reaches like 69 on its count, just this great big smite comes down.
I just sort of
22.
executioner style aim my sword to the side.
Evie's just grabbed Clem's hand. Is like, we have to go hide. Come on.
I just want to try and banish this ghost into the afterlife with my radiant energy.
So
I'm gonna follow the rules of the game. I'm gonna duck into the shadows and hide.
I'll grab Nan's hand like as soon as she reaches by near where Eckhart and I'm kind of running and just drag her with me.
Oh, I was gonna hide, but I can come with you too, I guess.
Further away is always better. Longer to find us.
Ludus, your sword will pass through the child, unless your smite makes all of the damage radiant.
No, it just does radiant damage.
So as your
on
blade
top of the normal.
passes through, you can cast the radiant damage.
Yep.
But the blade itself, it's a strange sensation as the blade just passes through this ethereal form.
Yeah. I'm going to channel the last of my radiant soul into it as well, which should be running out now, to do an extra 3 points of damage on top of this. So,
Okay.
I've got the slasher. 16 points of radiant damage.
Oh. 67. Ah! Okay, now what do we think hearing is going to be? Constitution save?
Yeah,
As
usually.
suddenly a 200 decibel wail emanates from the child. Anyone who is not with Urquhart, make me a con save to check your hearing.
Oh no!
Probably a wisdom save for not freaking out at the loud noise.
That's neat.
You are temporarily deafened.
What? I'm sorry. What was the DC again?
Good question. You pass.
Oh, cool.
I think I didn't pass.
Yeah,
I'm used to Evie's whining and screaming.
Wow.
Yep. So the radiant Elvis smite hits the child. The child wails. Any of you
Thank
that
you very
rolled
much.
less than 10, you are now temporarily deafened. You can hear nothing.
I'm just reaching forward towards the child, and I at this point, Lunos knows he can't touch it, but reaching towards and just smiting her again with my hands.
Yeah, you can do that.
Uh, just yelling, I know it hurts, but it will give you peace.
Are you doing an exorcism? This hurts me more than it hurts you.
Yeah, I'm exercising the child. For another 15 points of damage.
The scream stops. You can't hear this, obviously. The child frowns at you. And it lunges. Let's have...
Oh!
No, actually, no, it's not even going to do an initiative thing. It's going to just jump into you, Ludos.
Mm-hmm.
So fun.
And it disappears.
Cool.
Right, I've had to let go of Nan's hand to like cover my ears, which is how I like didn't end up deafened, and I'm like running along like this now. My little bag is just like slapping me in the leg.
I just stopped running because I can't hear anything, and I'm kind of confused.
I feel like Evie's yelling just as loud as the child was.
Clementine is like herding them all up and like moving them towards Eckhart.
Yeah, you, Clem,
Like herding cats.
Clem and Cecilia, you can hear Cart. Come on! That's a bit Arnie. Come on, we can get to the next objective. But the rest of you,
I can't hear anything anymore.
I'm going to walk towards my friend Eckhart.
Yep, we're all
Moving along.
moving
I'm
Moving
just
along.
stopped in the middle of the tunnel.
You can
I
still
can't
see.
hear anything. This is the worst.
Nan's just stopped in the middle of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Clem, you'll be the only person to hear, I suppose, except for Cecilia, as Eckhart says, one of you has stopped. What are you doing?
Yeah, Clem is gonna turn around. Celia, come on. As fast as your little legs can carry you.
I can't hear anything, and I don't really want to move.
Yeah, I think Clementine's gonna go back and kind of tap Cecilia. Hello?
Oh, me or Cecilia?
Cecilia.
Cecilia can hear you.
I'm running.
Oh, I thought you were stopped.
No,
Yeah.
I'm stopped.
And
No, Nan is stopped.
Cecilia's gone. She's running.
Let's go, Nan.
Oh, I'll take Clementine's hand while she's kind of waving at me, and I can't.
The rest of you are at the doorway now. Eckhart's saying, come on, get up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm like pulling Nan. Let's go.
Okay, and I'll just hold on to her hand and keep walking, I guess.
Keep walking. So the rest of you, are you going with Eckhart to the stairs?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You get to the stairs, you're climbing up. Are you still walking, Nan? Are you
Yeah,
resisting being pulled too fast?
Well, I'm still a little unsure of where I put my hand and where I do anything, so I'm just kind of trying to look around and take in my surroundings. Where are we going?
Towards the maintenance shaft. Everyone else is now in there, I think. I think the rest of you would be in there.
Evie's
Just-
waiting. Evie's waiting for Clem.
Yeah, I
Evie's
think
waiting.
if you're kind of shuffling along, Clem is gonna like pick you up and start taking you.
How do you pick me up?
Just like wrap my arms around you and just oh wait, no. I'm gonna pick you up like this, so you're kind of like thrown over like here,
Okay.
like by the waist. It's like holding a sack of flour.
Oh,
A sack of taters.
okay. I mean that helps me a little bit, and I guess I'm just. Wait, did you pick? Am I still facing forward? Do I know where we're going?
Yeah, you're still facing forward. You can look up and see.
Okay, I look up at you, and then I look towards the tunnel where we're going, and then I pull out a dagger and I stab you.
Cool. So how many points of damage is that?
Well,
What is happening?
am I
I've seen
rolling
this.
for it? Yeah, you see it, but I don't think you can hear it.
Oh no, but I totally see it because I'm watching, and you just see Evie's mouth just drop.
Yeah. Well, okay.
How do you guys want to resolve this? Do you want to resolve this with points where it can get awfully meta, or do you want to do it narratively? I leave it to you.
I would say just narratively would
Go
be
on.
my
Are you
preference.
dying?
I did heal you back up for 10 HP at least.
Yeah, but she's still hurt pretty bad.
Oh yeah, she's still hurt. but-
Mhm.
And there's like sneak attack on that. And if she's an assassin, that could be bad. Depending on
I'm
how you count in combat.
I'm not an assassin, but I'm pretty good at seeing people's weak points.
Oh my god.
Blade sinks in.
God.
Yeah, I think Clementine has this blade on her and she's going to flip you over, pin you to the ground, and take her dagger to your throat. But she's not looking good.
Okay. I'm gonna twist my blade. It's still in ya.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Yeah, seeing this, Evie's gonna go forward and yelling really loud because she's deaf. What is happening? What is going on?
I just have this. Both of you currently are sitting on a nat 20, which you could use narratively.
I mean, I was gonna use my nat 20 if I had to roll to hit, so I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
So, would you like to use it to hit her, or would you like to use it to overcome the poison spray I'm about to attack you with?
Well, I think I'd rather use it to kill her.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack you with poison spray right up in your face.
I would
Okay,
like
she's on top of me and holding a knife to my throat, so I feel like that's a bit dangerous, but that's fine. I'm not her girlfriend.
I'm gonna put it right in your face.
I would say,
Okay.
Clementine, you're currently bleeding out. You know you can feel death's sweet embrace coming for you.
Oh god.
And it's colder than the Ice Queen.
Oh, I bet it is.
Oh.
I'd like to punch Nan to knock her out. And then roll off of her
Wait, with the power glove?
with the power glove.
Yeah? Okay. Melee attack.
You have to
roll.
make a con save to
Oh, great. I would love to do
Nan,
that.
Nan does for the
Oh.
poison spray.
Oh, I do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't do great.
You take 5 poison damage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you punch and roll off. I think at 0 HP, Clementine. You've gone into you're bleeding out. Nan, we're gonna go back to points based. You are currently poisoned. that's 5 points there. The punch will have an attack roll for that as you fall, Clementine. But at first, I want to see if you're able to do it. Can you give me a Constitution save as you're fading from consciousness?
Cool.
On a 10, it goes a bit feeble. I'll let you redo that for a nat 20 if you want, unless you're saving it.
Yeah, no, I wanna do the Constitution save.
Okay.
I wanna use the nat 20 on it.
Okay.
Punch me.
So you can do the 3d12 damage.
Okay. 3d12.
And can you do a... Whoa! Can you do another con save for me?
I can try. Oh wait, no, Nan.
No, you.
Oh, okay. Nope.
Oh! 2 levels of exhaustion. You now have disadvantage on saving throws. Can you please make me your first death saving throw? With disadvantage.
I would love to. Oh wait, I said disadvantage. Oh, I'll just roll it again.
You pass. You have 1 success.
Can we
I
hear
went
it?
to 0 hit points too.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, I'm immediately reaching down and fucking bringing my girlfriend back to life.
well,
Holy
well,
shit.
okay, so we've got another nat 20 from Potato Hollow for Clem.
Oh, thank you.
I passed that at 2nd level and it only did 9 points.
Oh, it's such a shame.
I know. But you
And
still-
also, Lord Conti donates to make things better. He's already made things bad enough.
Oh wow.
Ludos,
For who?
all of you.
Yeah.
Ludos, the child leaves your body.
I'm glad.
Can I hear the scuffle that's going on down in the tunnel? Do Nan/Clem make any
Yeah,
sound?
probably. I reckon they do make some sound, don't you?
Yeah, I think we both.
Well,
heard.
I was yelling because I was deaf. I was straight up yelling, "What's going on here?" You probably hear her.
Oh, I thought you were still a spider. I thought it was just a spider.
No, I transformed
Okay.
back with the ghost girl.
My bad. My bad.
Nan, are you
Okay.
still up?
No, I'm down.
Nan is downed.
I'm just yelling
Clementine,
at Clem.
Clementine is
Good
being...
punch.
Kill her! Kill her right now!
I
Clementine,
wanna come running back. Is all. Just.
with the cure wounds, Clementine is back conscious.
Okay. Yeah, I think Clementine's gonna hand Evie the rope in her bag and say, "Tie the girl up. She's clearly been here to assassinate me."
I can't hear you, honey.
Oh God,
Sorry.
you're deaf. I will do it myself then.
You're welcome.
This is the scene that you erupt onto, Cecilia.
I
I'm
wanna
currently tying up.
take the whip from my bag, and I want to try and use it to grab Clem's arm.
What? What is
Are y'all here just to?
I have friends in cursed places.
What the fuck is going on?
This is what happens when there are no plans. Everyone makes plans. Okay.
So that'd be
Oh,
what, a
boy.
normal whip attack roll?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a normal whip attack as soon as it lets me add a whip. Which is try this whip. No, I don't want that whip either.
See,
If the whip's not working, try Nene.
I got it. Alright. It doesn't actually change anything that it's a vicious whip, it'll just change if it crits.
Okay.
So 17 to hit Clem.
Yeah, that hits.
So that'll be 7 slashing.
Okay, that's cool. As it hits, I would like to grab it, and I'd like to yank it out of your hands.
Ooh.
Contested
And I want to use my
because I
nat
definitely
20
went
on it.
in the other direction.
Okay, so Cecilia, Clementine is using a nat 20. Can you oppose that, please?
I sure can. Strength, right?
Yeah.
Oh, athletics. No.
Yeah, no,
Can't be
the
an
whip
elephant.
is wrested from your hand. But how many health points have you got at the moment, Clementine?
Oh, 2.
2.
Uh-oh, you touched the whip.
It's cool. I'll heal you again.
I don't know why I still have the accent even though I'm dying.
So,
It's just stuck now.
seeing Nan dying and seeing this shit happening, I'm gonna fucking take Renee
Yeah.
out of game. I love you a lot.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna believe that after the whatever you say next.
But in game, Evie is just going to take her scimitar and do a good old slice of Nan's throat.
Okay, can I use my movement that I hadn't used yet? Being a swift monk and put myself in the way.
Yeah, make me a dex saving throw.
Alright,
She'll stab you instead.
that's fine. Yeah, 8. That's fine.
Ooh.
I mean,
On
do
an
I have
8,
to-
you can't dive in front of the way, but Evie, because someone's trying to obscure, I'm going to need you to make an attack roll.
What if I spent some key points?
Ooh.
I don't know how it works. But can I spend key points?
you have moves that your key points like go for. If it's like a move that is relevant toward it, then your key point is spent to do that move.
Okay, so I have what's called open hand technique, which apparently only applies with flurry of blows. So I can use it to impose one of the following effects on a target: dexterity saving throw to be knocked prone, or a strength saving throw. So maybe, okay, this is what I'm suggesting. Scratch and rule is instead of doing the flurry of blows, I've gone to catch the blade, and that's what I'm spending the key points on, is to try and catch the blade.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Go for
Is
it.
that okay? This
Yeah.
is completely throwing rules out the window.
Wait,
Yeah, what
was it thrown at you, or was it?
It was stabbed, right? It was going to be stabbed into Nan.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh.
stab to Nan, and then she rolled an 8 on a dex save.
So
You want me to?
So what could okay, how about if this happens? So I skid in there with my dex save. I don't quite make it. And I go to catch the blade. I get the blade, but it still stabs me.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, we can take that, I think. Does that sound good to you?
That's fine with me. Yeah,
Like,
I'm cool with
slices
it.
up my hand.
I
still
know
gets
what you're
me.
trying to do, and I don't want to take your agency away. So I'm totally fine with that. Yeah,
As long as you're happy with that, because I'm
I'm
completely
totally fine. Yeah.
All right,
Do you want me to
roll
make
damage?
an attack? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do it at advantage.
do you want me to do it with advantage? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
Okay, so
Oh,
that's
no.
9 damage. That's fine.
So I think we're going to start doing this in a sort of turn order. I'm just going to take the turn order that we've all been using. So Ludos, you're standing at the back of Eckhart. Eckhart's
Do
sort of
I
saying,
take 9 damage?
No, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I just click the button to find out how much it took.
Eckhart sort of turns to you and says, "Where are they?" You can't hear a word he's saying. Where are they? He points downwards.
I'll go down. What do I see as I arrive there?
A mess.
Why? Why don't
Mess.
why don't one of you describe it? I'm gonna pick Dingo. Dingo, why don't you describe the scene as you see it?
Okay. As I see it, you've got Nan unconscious, partially tied up on the ground, Clem bleeding out, well, not bleeding out, but like Clem barely hanging on, kind of above her, still holding on or having tossed aside this whip. Evie above like Nan's head and slashing Cecilia, who's on the other side of Nan.
Okay. I'm just gonna see this and run forward, pulling my shield out, and that's probably as far as I can get this turn.
So you're running in. We've got an absolute scene of chaos.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
yelling,
Do you know
but you
what's
can't hear any of it.
very tempting to do as a DM?
Drop a monster and or rocks or a train.
No.
No, just let us continue.
It's tempting to say that that's where we're going to wrap up.
If we make it out of this, Charlie's my best friend for life.
Well, I mean, I think we can conclude that in future. That was a lot of fun, right? We made it up on the spot. How do we all feel? Are we all okay with a smash cut?
That was amazing.
What the hell happened there? I think I blacked
I
out
don't,
for like 4
I don't
hours.
know if I'm going to be able
Amazing.
to drop the accent even if we finish.
This is Renee's accent all the time now.
My voice is just new.
This
It's
is my
so
new
good.
voice. I'm an adventurer now.
So,
This is my adventuring accent.
I'm going to try and shake it.
so why don't we go back around the other way this time? Guys, tell us who you are, where we can find you and find more of you, because we want to. And tell us your favourite part, and if, there's any... Why don't we write the epilogue together, okay? What we think happens. And we can have conflicting stories and see what happens at the end as a group. So we'll start with Ludos. I am Adamo Stewart.
Hey, I'm Stuart. You can catch me on Twitter and Twitch, the same handle here. I do DMing and world building on stream, and I talk about that on my Twitter as well. And you can catch me tomorrow night on Curion, which is a show I DM on twitch.tv/Susanna Grace, which is going to be interesting because I have to do something that's kind of mean. But anyway, yeah, so that's where you can catch me. And I think in this epilogue, Ludos just vanishes back to Sigil, accidentally steps through a door back to Sigil, and just poof, gone.
And just says, fuck all of this mess. Poor Ludo.
Imagine he lifts his shield and he's taking in the scene. He reaches out a hand and there's a door in that wall, a maintenance door, and he just tumbles through it.
Poor man.
Yep.
He goes back to the middle of a fight versus Orcus.
So next around the clock will be Katie.
Yeah, I'm Katie. You can find me on my personal Twitter at KatieFace. That's probably the best place to find me. I post what I'm doing because a lot of time, like this, Scrap will just say, "Hey, what are you doing in an hour?" Just pull me into things. I'm on Off the Table a lot. I do social media there. Tomorrow I will be back as the Keeper or Monster of the Week with Dingo also playing Pippa. And I'm there for our D&D 5e game. I'm also there for Burning Wheel, and this Wednesday is our finale of Mutants and Masterminds. I'm also there for Monster Hearts, emceed by Dingo, where she hurts my heart every other week. And the 29th will be our another episode of our Lady Blackbird all-female game. It's very, very fun. My favorite part was the craziness this turned into. And I think in the epilogue, if you remember, my wild magic surge was me remembering exactly why I was on this adventure. The epilogue was actually Evie betraying Clementine because she wanted to steal her family's magic, which was why she was there all along.
Oh my god!
Wait,
does
then
this-
do you bring me back to life?
No, she leaves all of you.
Oh, bummer.
So that brings us to Dingo, who plays Clementine. Oh, hi!
Hi! Clementine just gets
Murdered.
murdered, I guess.
She doesn't
No.
murder you. She just knocks you out non-lethally, and then
Yeah, I
just
guess.
walks away.
We'll figure it out by the time I get to the end of this spiel. So I am Dingo. You can find me on Twitter at Where's My Dingus. You can find me on Twitch all of the time on twitch.tv/off_the-table. Like Katie said, Mondays I do either Monster of the Week, where I play Pippa, with Katie being the keeper, or I'm on Tales from Thersha playing Brazen Prune, the halfling rogue. Every other Wednesday, I'm there playing Burning Wheel, playing Helga, the future and former Queen of Anghelm. Okay, well, bite it, Katie. And Katie is also there with me on that. Every other Friday, I am emceeing Monster Hearts there. Monster Hearts The Open Door. That's just a whole shit show, but it's very fun. So you should come watch it. And I'm also going to be on Lady Brunchbird on the 29th, was it, Katie?
Yes, 29th at 2:30 Central Standard Time.
Awesome. And then
You have to snargle some things.
oh yeah, I play Snargle on that. It's going to be fantastic. And then every Thursday, I'm on twitch.tv/exploding dice, playing a D&D 5e game called Razor Coast. And I think that's it. I think that's all I'm doing for right now.
That's plenty enough, to be fair. You're doing a lot.
Yes. My favorite part of today was seducing the ice devil and then stabbing her. And then my other favorite part was the betrayal of also getting stabbed.
It's poetic.
That was some nice karma that came back around.
It wasn't it?
As for my epilogue, I think Clementine falls madly in love with Nan after Evie leaves her.
Okay.
Oh,
love
the
the woman that could
twist!
stab her.
So then, next around the clock, we have Frost from Charlie.
Frost from Charlie. That's
Frost
me.
from Charlie. Yes.
What a game! I love when it turns into the collaborative storytelling, and everyone's like, "I have a cool idea. I'm just gonna put this in the game now." Sorry, Scrat. Awesome contributions from chat as usual too. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and everything Scrat is doing, because he's an awesome dude who runs many games and invites many people to join in. If you do want to join in, DM him before his schedule fills up, which it is filling up fast. I think the Discord, he puts shouts outs occasionally, so it's worth being on there and keeping an eye on that too. As for me, at Frost from Fire with no O on the from on Twitter, I tweet about a lot of RPG stuff and food and whatever's on my brain. It's a personal account, so it's a mixed bag. I'm on Scratchkids' channel again on Tuesday at 7 p.m. UK, that's 2 p.m. EST, for Wizards and Wardrobes, where I have a feeling he's going to get his own back, because we've had a couple of really intense episodes there, and we're already warming up, is the impression I'm getting. And then on Wednesdays, I'm on Encounter Roleplay for some Warhammer, because my life isn't intense enough. And we are battling chaos, and we're on the rundown to our big final fight, so that's pretty serious. Even if you haven't seen anything, stop by. It's a really fun system, a really cool world. It's kind of grimdark, it's kind of brutal. So yeah, that's me. I do loads of other one-shots and things, but yeah, on the Twitters. As for Cecilia, she will do what she can to keep Nan alive. Maybe use some strength and some dex to carry her out of there if she has to, making sure we take the whip with us. Because I have a quest to deliver this to the Submaster's Shrine to break his power in this land in the name of Lord Isriva. So that is what I am up to, and Nan seems like a good apprentice. I've been wanting an apprentice. I need to prove to my master that I'm a good monk, and good monks need apprentices. So that's Cecilia's plan. She's very sad about Drew though. Damn, missed out.
Yeah, someone swept in on you there. Sorry. Next around the clock, Renee.
Okay, so hi, I'm Renee. I am at RayDeanneR on Twitter, and I am the Dungeon Master for Fate and the Fable Maidens, which is an all-women actual play, family-friendly D&D podcast. We have a lot of fun. It's on our website at fatefmcast.com, at fatefmcast anywhere on social media, and it's available on iTunes, our website, and a bunch of other podcatchers. So I have sent some information to the chat for that. This is my first time, well, this weekend has been my first time being on Scrat's channel in like a month, because work got really busy for a while, and so being able to hop back in and play 2 games in one weekend was just amazing. And this one was delightful. Can't you tell? We planned so much. We put so much work into this. It was so amazing. So I think I have 2 favorite moments. Bonding with Ghost Girl and Cecilia at the cliffside with the popcorn was probably my favorite moment. But I also have a favorite behind the scenes moment, and that's twofold. Scrap messaged me and said, "Do you want to betray everyone?" And I said, "Sure." He said, "How?" And I said, "I don't know." And so then I killed Clem. And then he messaged again and said, "You're going to have to come up with why." I don't know.
So I get a message from Renee as we're running down the corridor, like, I was going to hide and kill Clem. I guess I'm now just running with you and being deaf. I was like, I can let go of your hand.
I love the fact that I guess we were all secretly messaging each other behind the scenes because I was doing it with Scott and with Dingo the whole time too. And then poor Ludos is just on his own, actually being a decent person.
Lots of sequence.
I love
Story of my D&D life.
You know what they say, heartbreak is a hotel that Elvis once stayed in.
Thank you very much.
So now I'm feeling like, since I'm kind of the last person to go, I would love for Nan to survive this. I think with the help of Cecilia and hopefully a ghost child friend that I gave popcorn to, who like maybe stuck around in the cave and helped me survive. I get out of this mess by some miracle, and then I think there's a very strange love triangle ensues between Cecilia, Nan, and Clem.
Do y'all all come after Evie for trying to steal magic?
Oh, probably.
Absolutely, yeah.
We become an anti-coven where we're just 3 powerful women without magic. So we're gonna come for you, and we're gonna come for our magic.
Who
Yeah.
kind of all love each other.
So much.
We resolve our differences together as we drag ourselves out of this tunnel, and then we come for you.
Is it like
Yeah. And then we resolve the love triangle and just become an OT3.
And then cut to one day, it's sunny out. Ludo has decided he doesn't want to travel by train anymore. And instead he's gonna get on a new device called a Zeppelin. And it seems like a great idea. And lo and behold, as he glances across, there are 3 familiar women in this one little booth, and they're watching just further down the carriage of the Zeppelin, and there's Evie, who's like fabulous and magic and bougie as heck.
Yep.
And like it's just kind of slow motion from then on.
And one of us is holding a potted plant.
And Ludo's just like, I thought I had escaped.
Excellent.
This is beautiful.
This was absolutely amazing. I love the absolute rebellion against the monogamy that Evie tried to enforce on you as well, Clem. Beautiful.
Yeah.
It all works.
Gosh, Evie, what's so...
And she's from the fucking Fae. She should be the last person to believe in magic.
You chose it.
If you just accepted your relationship growing, then maybe you wouldn't have been in this mess. And now you've got to deal with the 3 of us.
She really was only after my magic anyway, so.
That's true.
Well, she was a fart, and I love you for you.
So, guys,
Oh my god.
there's the links to my Discord, Twitter, and YouTube.
I
Discord
love and
is
protect Nan forever.
Discord is where you can. Discord is where you can come and learn about D&D, talk to cool people, and there's just lots of fun, friendly stuff going on there. Twitter, send me a DM, I'll get you a game. YouTube, catch up. I also have a Patreon. If you like these shenanigans, please consider supporting me from $1 a month. It really makes a difference. And here's some merchandise as well. Looks like that. It's cool. It's good stuff. It's quality stuff. Good. We are gonna head over and we are gonna raid Laurelania today.
I just had a thought. What if Nan is on her way to godhood? Like by the end of this, like this is the beginning of Nan going from like adventure to godhood, and Ludos is gonna have to turn around with his party who'd been fighting Orcus and come and stop the great man.
Oh my god.
So
Ludos can become a paladin of Nan.
Yeah.
when
just
we
like,
get in
"No."
Laurelania's channel, they're playing some D&D in there at the minute. Come in with the emote hype. Let's hype the hell out of the place. And if you don't have access to the hype, use your own emotes. Do whatever. Just type some Scrat hype out. Let's fill it up with chat because that makes people smile. Thank you all so much for today. This has been mad and fun and crazy. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Evoke emotions.